Oh, what's crap? How's everybody doing, man? Hit the like button on the way in, man. Press one if you can hear me. We in the building, man. Dropped some new music today. First time I dropped a song in a couple of years, man. Almost 2 whole years, man. First time I dropped a song, man. Felt good. Felt good. Salute, man. He said fisherman crashed out there. Damn, that's crazy. That's bananas, man. That is absolutely crazy. He said fisherman crashed out down under. Yikes. Yeah, man. He said basement looks good. Yeah, man. Got the wall painted. Yeah, man. Salute, man. Yeah, man. Just in here, man. Dropped some new music. Make sure y'all check it out, man. Make sure y'all check out the new video, man. The new music video, man. I dropped a new music video today on this channel and on the other channel. I dropped it on this channel and the other channel. So you can't miss it. Let me actually do a poll, man. Um, he said to like, yeah, man, we are in the building, man. Live and direct. Live and direct. Coming at you. Coming at you. Um, live and direct. It's a beautiful day. Um, anytime, anytime you get to do what you love, man, it's a beautiful day, man. A lot going on. I mean, it's a lot going on. You hear me? It's a lot going on. Let me take this off. Wear them. I just wear them. I like the way they look, man. I just wear these joints, even though. Salute to everybody out there, man. Salute to everybody out there watching, man. We gonna get into it nice and briskly, man. Very soon, man. Um, so much going on out here, man. Um, listen, I want y'all to I want y'all to check out my new song, Awfully Naughty, man. My new song, Awfully Naughty. I want y'all to check that out, okay? I'm putting the link right here, man. Pin comment, man. For those of you who've been around a long time, I've been I've dropped a lot of music over the years, man. This is the first time I dropped some music in a while. This is the first time I dropped music in a while, man. In several years, man. You like the new background? Thank you, man. So, um, Yeah, man. We got goddamn. We got the goddamn police chief from fucking Scarface, police chief Scarface and shit. We got police chief Scarface over here in Providence and shit. We got a police chief Scarface over here in the in Mayor Cuck. Mayor Cuck. You digging the new background? Yeah, I like it too, man. I like it too. Everybody, man. We got salute to everybody that's coming back, joining us from this the mayor of Providence, man. The mayor of Providence, man. There we go. The mayor of Providence, man. That's the mayor of Providence, yo. Listen, actually, I'm not. I ain't gonna lie, man. This guy, they don't know nothing, which is crazy. Like it's bananas how they don't know anything. He said Rob Wiener's son killed him today. Yeah, yeah, I saw that, man. I saw that, man. I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they don't know much, man. This is and listen, I was thinking about this today when I was in driving. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Take the $5 challenge. Support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. Take the $5 challenge, man. To pledge support to tonight's programming, man. We going in, man. Uh, yeah. Yeah, man. We are in the building, man. Um, they know absolutely nothing. They know absolutely nothing. They know absolutely nothing. Like they don't have a clue. And I was thinking, oh, the mayor, he been coasting. The mayor and the police chief, they've been coasting in that little town because Rhode Island's all the way up this way. It's past Boston. It's way up there. Nobody thinks about Rhode Island, right? They were just coasting, living their life in their little fiefdom. And this fucking madman comes and shoots up Brown University, and now they're the center of they're the center of American of the country. The whole country is focused on them, and now they're straight up wetting the bed. They weren't ready for the big time, man. They were not ready for the big time. You know what I mean? They weren't ready for the big time. You got to put your best foot forward. You know what I mean? They weren't ready. They weren't ready. They weren't ready for the big time. It looked like he got a female bodyguard. Does he have a female bodyguard? Is that Queen Latifah, the Equalizer? This nigga got Queen Latifah, man. It's his bodyguard, man. He said conservative activist Ella Cook identified as the first victim. Is that true? Is that true? Is that true? Ella Cook, very conservative on campus. 92 out of 100. Wow. He said the Brown shooter had a 0.8% chance of shooting someone like Ella Cook that identified as very conservative on campus. I don't believe in coincidences after Charlie. Wow, that's crazy. That's bananas. So she a beautiful young lady, man. Wow. Look at her, man. She's nice looking. She's got she's got a maybe it's the background. I don't know, man. But she looks like she's nice young lady, man. Wow. It's hardly any conservative people on any of these campuses, man. I've been to these campuses, man. I go around. I know a few years ago, man. What I hit. I was in Syracuse this year. I was in Syracuse over the summer. Um, I went to Penn State a few years ago. What other colleges have I been to? Oh yeah, I was at Rutgers this year too. I was at Rutgers this year or last year. I think it was last year. We went to Rutgers in New Jersey, um, New Brunswick. What other school have I been to recently? I went to James Madison. That was years ago. Yeah, James Madison was years ago. Um, Damn, I've been to so many college camp. Michigan, yeah, I was in Ann Arbor last year. Ann Arbor, Michigan last year. Yeah, I've been to a lot of colleges lately, man, because of traveling with family and whatnot. I've been to a lot of colleges. Stayed on the campus too, in the hotel on the campus. You said why? Well, my wife, the type of work she does, it causes us to travel sometime, from time to time. We have to go to different places. Um, so yeah, yeah, I've been to a lot of colleges, man. Where we going? Yeah, man, I've been to a lot of colleges, man, recently. Um, yeah, wow. Um, it's hardly any conservative people on any of these campuses, man. Like none. You hear me? Like none. That's why Turning Point USA was so important, man. That's why Turning Point USA was so important. He said, "Ock, that song's a bop. Solid work. Thank you, man. Thank you, TR McCoy. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. I worked hard on that song. I wrote that song on the way home from my dropping my daughter off at her grandmother's house. And I was riding home and it just came to me. And by the time I got home, I had the chorus in the first verse. And then I wrote the second verse in my head. I wrote it all in my head. And I wrote the second verse in my head. And then I called the producer. I hooked up with him. And I was like, yo, I got this song, man. Can you lay the beat? He laid the beat, sang the vocals. I didn't like his vocals at first, and I got another guy to sing the vocals. Then I didn't like his vocals either. So then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go with your vocals. So I let the producer sing the song too. The guy who produced it sang it. Um, Guy from the UK, guy named Matt Scott from the UK. He sang it, and I feel like it came out like I wanted it to feel like an old school song. I wanted it to feel like a I wanted it to feel like a classic. I wanted it to feel like it's been around for a long time. So you said you was wrong, Brown University. What the hell? Oh yeah, yeah, you were wrong, man. Yeah, Yusuf, man, you was wrong.
I don't use Suno. I didn't use Suno. I don't use Suno. I use real people. I mean, now, who knows if I use Suno in the future? But this is a real person that did this song, man. It's a real person. I've only ever used real people. I may use Suno in the future, but I don't know. But no, you can't make really stuff like that on Suno yet. You know what I mean? Whereas, you know what I mean, you can't make stuff like that on Suno yet. You know, unless unless you're a musician, and, you know what I'm saying. Unless you versed in music theory, uh, 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 you got to be like a musician, and then by that, if that's the case, you must do it yourself. He said, he said, I will cash app you. Yeah, man, take the $5 challenge, man. You lost, Yusuf. It's a goddamn person of color, man. You lost. It's not a son, man, though. It's something. Wow, this girl got whacked out. That's so sad, man. That's so sad. This girl got whacked out, man. That's terrible, man. Um, Look at this. They said Brown University reportedly has 800 cameras, and this second video isn't any better than the first. We know more about the galaxy than the shooter. He said we know more about the galaxy than the shooter. That's hilarious. Wow. We know more about the galaxy than the shooter. That is bananas right there, cuz. Yeah. Don't nobody have no ring doorbells in that moment? It's an Asian, man. An Asian Muslim, man. His name, what's his name? Muhammad Aziz Yuriz Makov. He Russian Muslim, he everything. He Pakistani, Russian, and Muslim. He said after brain surgery at age 10, he dreamed of becoming a neurosurgeon, which is what he was studying for. His family says he was the most kind-hearted person and their biggest role model. Truly heartbreaking. Yeah, this is sad, man. Tiger, man. They killed a tiger and a conservative, man. Conservative white girl, man. Sad, man. This is so sad. Brown University found that America was wait has wasted 33 billion on Israel in the last 2 years. That means American taxpayers have sent Israel 45 million dollars every single day. $144 for every citizen every month. 577 for the average family of four every month. Jesus Christ. This is why Israelis have free health care, college, and one of the most generous welfare programs on planet Earth. Jesus Christ. Is that true? I don't know if this is true. He's saying it, but we don't know if it's true. After, he said, so Brown University did a study on Israel. It said something else of note. After the release of this report, Brown University got attacked in a suspected false flag. I don't think this is a false flag. I think they just don't know what the fuck did it. Cause listen, they trying. Wow, look at the faculty. 99% of the faculty identifies as Democrat. 99%. That is insane. 99% of the faculty identifies as Democrat. Wow. Jesus. It says, yeah, that's a big coincidence. Brown University students who survived previous well-known mass shooting just survived another one. Mia Tretta survived the 2019 Sauk High School shooting in Saugus, Santa Clara, California, a staggering 3,000 miles from Brown University. Zoe Weissman survived the 2018 Parkland shooting. Soon after the attacks, both were calling for stricter gun control. Also noted Ella Cook was targeted and killed, who was the president of the College of Republicans at Brown University, the only conservative group at the liberal college. Let's watch that press conference. Oh, here go this guy, this black dude. He was in there.
Senior Joseph Adura was leading an economic studies session with around 60 other students when he says
this nigga was
when he says a masked man entered the lecture hall armed with a large gun.
He entered the room and you could just see the panic in all the students' eyes. I was standing in the front, so as soon as he walked in, he immediately saw me and I immediately saw him. And then I look to my right and I see a bunch of students running down the stairs, running out the door, jumping on the ground, just whatever it takes to stay alive.
When you made eye contact with him, what did your mind tell you in terms of what was happening in that moment?
When I saw him, I saw a gun. The gun was so big and long that I genuinely thought, like, okay, this is the end of the road for me.
How soon did he start shooting after he entered the room?
He just started shooting right away. There was no hesitation.
That nigga, he holding some information back, man. He ain't snitching, man. This nigga ain't snitching, man. Tell us what you know, Negro. Snitch. This nigga ain't snitching, man. He said, once you realize the mayor of Providence, holy shit. So he is a fact. I thought he was just walking in the Pride Parade. Because, you know, a lot of these mayors, these woke mayors, they'll walk in the Pride Parade to support the LGBT community. This nigga, he really is a fruit. He's a whole fruit, man. God damn, man. I thought he was just walking in the Pride Parade. I didn't know this nigga was a fruit, man. And I'm Brett's husband. Yeah, I bet you are. Everybody hit the like button, man. Support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. Sponsor today's programming. It's beyond zesty. That's worse. Zesty is like if you say some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you like wear some weird shit. This beyond zesty, man. Salute to my man, Boy Kachina, man. This is worse than zesty, man. He says, hey, I have a great merch idea for real this time. Made in India. Made in India canvas bags with old French art about Louis the Sun King. I will take a pic and send it to this email address. All right, cool, man. We'll see it, man. Let me see it. I'm open to anything, man. Oh, this dude, man. This dude, a whole fruit, man. Juicy fruit is gonna move you. It got the taste to get right through you. Juicy fruit, the man, he's gonna do ya. Man, this nigga, man. Jesus Christ. They got another sign language fraud. This the sign language lady, man. Providence is all fucked up. Look at Mayor Scarface, man. Mayor Tony Police Chief Tony Montana. Look at her. Yo. Brown University wants you to feel safe after it took them 17 minutes to tell you there was an afternoon. Oh, man. I want to see that press conference. Okay, so we got some better pictures of this guy. There go some better pictures, man. Okay, so he wasn't wearing all black. Damn, that motherfucker just strolled off. This is embarrassing, man. Listen, this is embarrassing, man. No matter what city it happened in, it would be embarrassing.
I mean, they got the guy's height, they got his weight, and they go, you want to update the country on what this guy's ID looks like? And they go, we'll put it on the website. Right. You have millions of people watching the press conference live, and you don't want to tell anybody? You say, oh, I'll put it out on a website? Come on. Is the guy 220? Is he Caucasian? What? They didn't even do it. And then they get the timeline wrong, like Dana said. I couldn't hear a word he said. Everyone's trying to back off. No one knows what's going on. It's 3 days later, after a gunman walked into an Ivy League university building and murdered the vice president of the college Republicans, killed 2 people, injured 11, and walks away. We don't know where he is. We don't know what he is, and doesn't seem to be that concerning to the people that were delivering that press conference. This was a premeditated target attack. The guy was casing the facility beforehand. They have 800 cameras at this university. They didn't have a camera at the entrance to the building so you can see who goes in and out of the building. This is stupid. I feel bad for the people of Providence. I feel terrible for the people of Brown University. And they have to get this together. It was 20 minutes after the shooting took place that they even sent out an alert to the student body. They never even had any sirens going off on campus. Doo-doo-doo-doo. They didn't even do it. They blew it. And then they got the wrong guy and said, oops, okay, well, never mind. And then they say, trust us, the place is safe. Well, I'm sorry, no one trusts you guys. It's a mess up there. And I really hope they get this guy soon, because every day that goes by, you know what I mean?
First 48, man. They're past 48 hours. They're in like 50-something hours. It's going to be hard to catch this guy. Wow. Mayor Scarface, man. Chief Tony Montana, man. They got Chief Tony Montana. I'm talking to you. Give her a cuelo. I love it. She love me in the morning.
Yeah, we can expect, obviously, police presence. You can expect us, the police department, continuing to follow leads. You can expect what the general and the mayor has stated, working with different of our federal partners. And you can expect that we're going to work extremely hard to bring that person that's responsible.
What the fuck? We can't hear you.
And yeah, we can expect, obviously, police presence. You can expect us.
That sign language dude be tripping me out, man. His name is literally Mayor Smiley. Mayor Smiley. Mayor Smiley, and he's sweet. He's sweet as pumpkin pie.
President Donald Trump has said that Brown University is to blame for this shooting and saying it's the school's problem. Is that a fair criticism, or do you disagree with what the president
I don't
said?
think it's fair criticism.
Colonel, can you expand on that?
Why not? Because Brown University is not collaborating with you guys. You're lying to the press over here. They have facial recognition. We know that because they follow the students, they follow everybody in the neighborhood.
Yo, what the fuck is he saying? Yo, the facial recognition. Hey, you talking to me, man? You talking to me, man? You never see another bad guy like me, man. And the last of a dying breed, man. Say hello to the bad guy.
Facial recognition. They need to release that data so everybody know who the guy is in the video. We got the video Saturday. Why you guys release the video today?
He talking out of turn and everything, man. They try to shut him up. They like, yo, man, shut up, man. We don't know what the fuck going on. Because, listen, they don't have a clue. This is the thing about it. Like, this ain't no conspiracy. They don't have a fucking clue, all right? Who did this shit, right? Not a fucking clue, right? So this ain't no conspiracy. This is just, they just don't know. And they start to get frustrated because people never going to stop asking until they find it. Like, it's not going to be like, oh, well, all right, y'all ain't find them. All right, deuces. Now, when they find them, if it's a black guy or a Hispanic guy, yeah, they're going to drop the story, but they still want to know. Like, they're going to drop it. If it's not a white guy, they're going to drop the story immediately. But they have to find out if it's not a white guy first. And until they find out it's not a white guy, they're going to keep asking questions. The media, the press is going to keep asking questions. And they think that it's going to stop. Like, it don't work like that. Like, even if you don't know nothing, and then where they really fucked up was when they had somebody in custody and then they let him go, and then they said it wasn't him. That's when it was like, oh, shit. These motherfuckers. The president tweeted that they caught the guy.
President Donald Trump has said that Brown University is to blame for this shooting and saying it's the school's problem. Is that a fair criticism, or do you disagree with what the president said?
I don't think it's fair criticism.
Colonel, can you expand on that?
Why not? Because Brown University is not collaborating with you guys. You're lying to the press over here. They have facial recognition. We know that because they follow the students, they follow everybody in the neighborhood. Facial recognition. They need to release that data so everybody know who the guy is in the video. We got the video Saturday. Why you guys release the video today?
Listen, Colonel, John, please, just for a second. A couple things. First of all, Brown University and Brown Public Safety, Brown Police Department has been a close collaborator throughout this process.
That's not true.
I do not accept that criticism.
No, come on. We know that.
Secondly,
The police chief like, oh, come on, man. Yo, he going straight Tony Montana, man. He like, all right, come on, all right, fuck you think you're talking to, reporter, huh? Hey, reporter, come, meet me outside, man. Meet me outside. Come on. I'll meet you out back. Me and you, one-on-one. I'm off the fucking floor with you, you fucking piece of shit, pencil pusher, fucking nerd. I'm fucking off the floor with you. Come on, out back. Now, right now. Don't be scared.
Who the guy in the video? We got the video Saturday. Why you guys release the video today?
this is the question. Listen, Colonel, John, please, just for a second. A couple things. First of all,
salute to my man Yusuf, man, aka Snake, man. Man of his word, man. Sponsoring the show, man. That's right, man. Be a man of your word, man. Shout out to Barry B. Barry B is in the building. Listen, man. Look at shout out to you, bro. Look at your man. He back there talking all out of turn. Listen, man, it's not our fault that you can't find the guy, man. Don't be snapping on us. We asking questions. It's your job to find him. It's not our job to find him. It's our job to ask questions. We reporters. You the police chief and the mayor. It's your job to find him. Like, it's your job, man. Like, literally. Like, that's literally your job. He getting the attitude and shit.
Brown University and Brown Public Safety, Brown Police Department has been a close collaborator throughout this process.
That's not true.
I do not accept that criticism.
No, come on. We know that.
Secondly, everyone you see behind us, we've all been working for now 49 hours. We're tired.
Yeah, I bet you are tired. But don't nobody give a shit if you're tired. Nobody cares if you're fucking tired. Look at these motherfuckers. Providence, man. How y'all elect these? Y'all have been better off electing some blacks, man. You got a homo that's the mayor and a fucking white woman, liberal white woman that's the president of the university. You'd have been better off electing some blacks to these positions, man.
President, with all due respect, 6 hours after this shooting, and you said you don't know what was going on in that classroom. How does that happen? Were they taking an exam? Were they meeting for a club?
I don't know.
6 hours later, and you're the president, and you don't know.
I do not know.
Well, that's kind of concerning.
That's the theme, man. They don't know nothing, man. They don't know nothing, Jack. That's crazy. They don't know nothing. That dude got a big stomach, man. He got a big belly, man. He might be Latino, man. Who knows, man?
And Brown University, great school. Great, really one of the greatest schools anywhere in the world. Things can happen. So to the 9 injured, get well fast. And to the families of those 2 that are no longer with us, I pay my deepest regards and respects from the United States of America. Thank you very much.
They're complaining about, liberals are complaining about what he just said. Things can happen. They mad because he said things can happen. They can. They mad because he said things shouldn't happen. Things can definitely happen, my G.
That the person of interest that they have now released is not the person in this video, the video that's been seen all around the world, showing a person leaving this.
Okay, so that's older shit. It says Brown University shooting is the first mass shooting at a school where the shooter wasn't captured or killed or found dead by suicide within 24 hours. Wow. He said, wow. Yeah, they don't know shit. They don't know a fucking thing, man. They don't know anything. And I know that's hard to believe. I believe it, though. I believe it. I believe they taking so much fucking criticism. The second they find out something, they're gonna run to the cameras and tell us. It's gonna cost them their jobs, man. You gotta understand. This type of situation gonna cost the mayor and that police chief their jobs. Press one. The mayor and the police chief gonna lose their jobs over this, man. This is both of them gonna lose because the mayor gonna lose his job, and then the new mayor gonna appoint a different police chief. Brown University is in Providence, Rhode Island. Way, way up in the Northeast. Past Boston. He said, let's get on to the sunny news. Y'all want to see some sunny news, man? Oh, shit. Like toy soldiers. Oh God, that black dude again. I just ran. Yeah. We don't know. We don't know anything, man. They don't know anything, man. They don't know a fucking thing, man. We'll get back to that later, man. We'll get back to that later, man. We'll get back to that later, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. Everybody support the show. Sponsorship. Rob Reiner, man. Rob Reiner. I never knew he was the fucking daughter's boyfriend on All in the Family. I just realized that. I was like, oh shit. Cause I just found out I was today years old when I found out he was the boyfriend on All in the Family. I never knew that. I never put that together, man. I never pieced that together, man. I never pieced that together. And he was liberal as shit on there too. He was super liberal on that motherfucking show. He was a Jew on that show. Is he a Jew in real life? Oh, I was watching this movie the other day, The Jamaica Inn. That shit was good, man. I gotta finish watching that. The Jamaica Inn. Came out 1939. Them old movies them old movies are better than the movies today. The movies back in the day, 30s, 40s, 50s, so much better than the movies today. So much better, man. Give me a city, man. Give me a city, man. Give me a city, man. He said Philly, Michigan coach. Michigan coach lucky, man. He lucky that happened, man. That got him off the front page, man. He was the crash out of the century. He lucky that all this shit happened, man. Give him some room to breathe, man.
Now at 4 o'clock, surveillance video shows a deadly crash that resulted from an attempt to serve a warrant. Police say an Uber passenger was killed when the suspect plowed into the SUV she was riding in. That suspect then ran from the scene on foot and is still not in custody. It is Monday afternoon. I'm Brian Taft.
And I'm Christy Aletto. The big story on Action News is this deadly hit and run on Girard Avenue right here. A 63-year-old woman was killed. The 51-year-old Uber driver was hospitalized.
Action News reporter Elizabeth Worthington live now in North Philadelphia with more on the man police are searching for at this hour. Elizabeth.
Yeah, Brian and Christy, police say the driver was in a silver Nissan Maxima. The victim was in a red Jeep, and you can actually still see a piece of that Jeep lying on the sidewalk here along Girard Avenue. So based on the surveillance video that we obtained from a local business, it appears as if the Uber, that red Jeep, was pulling out onto Girard Avenue, trying to make a right-hand turn when the suspect's vehicle crashed into them. Video from a local business shows the crash that killed a 63-year-old woman Monday morning just after 7 a.m.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was a crazy maneuver to not be like looking this way. Like you gotta be, if you gonna go across through here, that's some.
Crash that killed a 63-year-old.
How did he get blind? How did he get T-bone like that?
Monday.
Damn. Straight T-bone.
Morning, just after 7 a.m. Police say she was a passenger in an Uber.
Boom, hit, sounded like a bomb, just went off.
According to police, the 51-year-old Uber driver was taken to the hospital and is expected to be okay. Right after the crash, surveillance video shows a man getting out of a Nissan Maxima and running away. Police are now looking for that driver, who they say is 35-year-old Joseph Cheney. Minutes earlier, the Philadelphia...
Joseph Cheney, man. Damn, you gliders on the board early. Gliders on the board early, even though he probably like a mixture. He a mixture of a glider and something else, man. But y'all on the board early. He a mixture, but we still gonna give him glider, man.
Sheriff's office had attempted to serve a warrant on Cheney for domestic assault about a half-mile away.
Now he got a murder charge. Trying to get away from a warrant for domestic assault. Now he got a murder charge. God damn, bro. Now you want it for murder. That's how life be, man. try to get away from a domestic assault. And Larry Krasner is the DA. This dude would have got out the same day, man. Let him go. Larry wouldn't have did nothing to him. He just being a badass, trying to get away and shit.
Street when he took off.
What I make of what happened was the cops were chasing after somebody, and I mean they weren't pursuing real hard, but the guy was flying, and the person that was on the side street right here on 9th Street, they pulled out right in front of him.
It was just flying down the street. I just don't know what it is about this strip that make people just fly.
Joey Johnson was walking by when he saw the crash. He's one of several people we talked to who say this intersection has been a problem for years.
This area needs like a stop sign, or it needs cameras, or it needs something really, really bad, because the kids get out of school down the street down here and they walk across 9th Street every day.
How often when you say crashes happen at the intersection?
Last year, it was every week.
Philly people just look rough, man. Philly people just look rough, Jack. That's a rough town, man. Them motherfuckers there ain't the motherfuckers ain't handsome. The women ain't beautiful. Everybody there just rough. Like, they a rough town, man. They just got rough looking people, man. I don't have no P.O. box. Oh, that's he talking to Putz. Okay. Yeah. God damn. Shout out to Philly, man. Let me get off this channel. This is why I couldn't find nothing good, because I'm on the wrong channel. I'm on the wrong channel. This is my channel where I watch my old movies at, man. I gotta get on my other channel, man. That's why I couldn't find it. I was wondering what the hell was going on. My algorithm ain't my algorithm ain't good over there. I got my algorithm over here. This is my channel for the algorithm.
Police characterizing this. Charges filed in the murder of a South suburban student athlete. Police characterizing this as a, quote, disgusting case of mistaken identity.
WGN Sean Lewis is in South Holland with that story.
Well, good evening. South Holland police tonight remaining tight-lipped about what led up to these arrests and their investigation, only to confirm that it was a case of mistaken identity that led to this murder in August, and now 3 people are charged with the crime.
I want to thank the community of South Holland.
Tonight, the grateful mother of DeVell Holden, the 16-year-old who was shot and killed in what police say was a case of mistaken identity.
This is a morning of mixed emotions. Thankful for the arrests that have been made.
Holden was killed on August 2nd near 160th and Drexel in South Holland while he visited his girlfriend and waited outside for a food delivery. Police say that the suspects in the case, 21-year-old Javon Moore, 20-year-old Demond Smith, and a 16-year-old, all from nearby Phoenix, Illinois, were targeting someone else who they believed had stolen a gun. Investigators believe that Holden was mistaken for that person and was killed because he resembled them. Holden was about to start his junior year at Thornwood High School, where he was a standout basketball player and an honor student.
He was a great individual. He was a resident of our great community. So when this crime took place, it hit home for everyone.
Moore is charged with first-degree murder and is believed to be the person who fired the fatal shots. Smith and the juvenile suspect are charged with...
Nothing was lost here. That's the sad part about these shit. That's, you know what I mean? Nothing was lost. It's supposed to be like, yo, man, these 3 young people have been, taken from the community. It's just a tragedy. Not a thing was lost by these 3 people going to prison for however long they go for. That shit is so sad, man, about Black America. Nothing was lost. The community lost absolutely nothing. These people weren't going to contribute anything. Press 1. These 3 people weren't going to contribute a single solitary thing to the community? Press 1. That's what makes this shit so sad, man. Like 100 of them niggas could just go round up 100 of them niggas and not a solitary thing will be lost. Nothing. You lose nothing. I mean, you gain. The community gains. The community actually gains by having these motherfuckers gone. Nothing was lost. Like, not a scintilla of a thing were they going to contribute to this community or the greater society ever. That shit be crazy every time you see these mugshots. Like these niggas wasn't gonna do fucking shit. But they took this guy's life, this honor roll student basketball star. They took his life. They took his life. That was like the biggest accomplishment. They took his life. Other than that, they would have never done a fucking thing for the community or the greater society. And I mean nothing.
Player and an honor student.
He was a great individual. He was a resident of our great community. So when this crime took place, it hit home for everyone.
Moore is charged with first-degree murder and is believed to be the person who fired the fatal shots. Smith and the juvenile suspect are charged with felony murder. Court records alleged that the three used a stolen Nissan Maxima to carry out the crime and then abandoned it in South Suburban Harvey after the shooting, and that Moore asked a person to burn his clothes. Police are crediting the work of the South Suburban Major Crimes Task Force for the arrest that happened on Friday in this community that counts only 2 murders this year.
We will work hard. We will continue. This is still an active investigation. It is still an open case. We are in communication with the state's attorney's office. We are doing everything possible to assure that we provide the greatest relief to this family.
I still believe in our faith and future and family in this community.
Smith and Moore were denied pretrial release during a court hearing yesterday. They are scheduled to be back in court for a status hearing tomorrow. In South Holland tonight, Sean Lewis, WGN News.
Criminal history involving the man accused of killing this woman, Frazier Baker. She's the Charlotte mother, had been missing for a week when her body was found in a car in West Charlotte on Thursday. Lorenzo Inman Jr. is charged with murdering Baker and is being held in the Mecklenburg County Jail tonight. And our Michael Warwick has learned Inman faced a previous attempted murder charge several years ago and was convicted of that. So Michael's live in the newsroom with these new details tonight that he's uncovered about Baker's murder, when it happened, and Inman's prior attempted murder conviction. So, Michael, what have you learned?
Inman Jr.'s arrest warrant shows investigators believe he killed Baker on the same day she was supposed to pick up her 2-year-old son from a relative's. Family frantically searched for her until yesterday when police found her body. This is the mugshot of accused murderer Lorenzo Inman Jr., the 38-year-old who an arrest warrant alleges killed Frazier Baker, who he was dating. Baker was missing for a week. The case, a mystery until police discovered her car with her body inside behind a West Charlotte church. Jail records show Inman's criminal history dates back almost 2 decades. In 2019, the Mecklenburg County District Attorney's Office said a jury convicted him of an attempted first-degree murder 2 years prior. Inman had followed a man to a Charlotte shopping center and in broad daylight, prosecutors said, confronted him and shot him in the chest before standing over the victim and firing several more rounds. Jail records show Inman received a minimum sentence of 12 years, but only served 2. As recently as October.
Jesus Christ. Did you hear this shit?
2 years prior. Inman had followed a man to a Charlotte shopping center and in broad daylight, prosecutors said, confronted him and shot him in the chest before standing over the victim and firing several more rounds. Jail records show Inman received a minimum sentence of 12 years, but only served 2. As recently as October, the DA's office said he pleaded guilty to habitual misdemeanor assault and intimidating a witness. The judge placed Inman on supervised probation in lieu of a prison sentence. In the case of Frasier Baker, CMPD picked Inman up Friday, almost 2 hours away in Robeson County. After an interview at CMPD headquarters, police charged him with murder. Inman also faces charges of assault on a female and domestic violence. He'll be in court Monday on this case. It is unclear at this point how Baker was killed. Live in the newsroom, Michael Warwick, WBTV, on your side.
All right, a very, very disturbing case there. Thank you, Michael. And if you or someone you know is involved in an abusive relationship, help is just a phone call away. You can reach out to the National Domestic Violence Hotline. The number is here on your screen. It's 1-800-799-7233.
I don't even care about Rob Run. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I just, it doesn't resonate with me. I don't care at all. Like, not even a little bit.
Thank you for joining us for Fox 2 News at 6. I'm Mandy Murphy.
And I'm Shirley Washington. First on Fox, the suspect at the center of a Sunset Hills murder had a troubling history that caught the attention of a judge prior to last week's tragedy.
All new at 6, Fox Files investigator Chris Hayes found out he reportedly disabled an ankle monitor right before a homicide in which he's now charged.
30-year-old Joseph Marino dodged being locked up at least twice before police picked him up for the murder of a 64-year-old Sunset Hills woman. The major case squad responded here to a home on Sunland Drive near South Geyer after a wellness check revealed the murder of Melissa Anderson. Police reported she had been severely beaten. The murder arrest warrant reveals, quote, victim had previously contacted police related to his strange behavior, extreme violent acts.
Nobody in our office ever gets used to hearing something like this.
It's haunted St. Louis County prosecutor Melissa Price Smith.
The victim in this case, she deserves to have a voice, and we will fight for justice for her.
Smith was handling 2 repeat DUI cases against murder suspect Marino. Court records indicate her office argued against reducing his $50,000 cash-only bond in May, arguing, quote, he will not follow any order. A judge, however, allowed him to pay a $2,500 bond to get out on an ankle monitor that Marino reportedly violated.
It was noticed by our office and the court that he was in violation. So the court, on its own motion, scheduled a motion to revoke his bond.
Marino was ordered back to court December 12th, but he was already in custody for the December 11th murder. A court spokesperson told us judges are prohibited from commenting. Marino was also previously charged by Smith's predecessor in a 2019 road rage case here on South Lindbergh, where a father was shot driving his 4 children. Joseph Marino was with his brother Nicholas, who was sent to prison on an assault conviction for pulling the trigger. But Joseph Marino got a probation plea deal for exhibiting.
We have changed our gun policy in this administration. Any crime that is committed with a gun, we no longer offer any type of probation that does not include some sort of jail time. And even if it's probation, it must carry a conviction. History shows us that offenders who commit crimes with a gun later become our violent offenders. And this is a sad and perfect example of that.
Marino will ask for a reduction of his $1 million cash-only bond at a hearing here next week. In Clayton, Chris Hayes, Fox 2 News.
Wow. Wow.
Memphis mother is opening up about the moment a member of a fugitive task force shoved her to the ground while they were arresting her son. All this while a camera rolled on all of it. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office announced that a clerical error allowed Cameron Brooks to walk free from 201 Poplar. They then issued a warrant for his arrest. Our Ezekiel Telemaco spoke to Brooks' mother, who tells us this was all blown out of proportion. Ezekiel?
That's right, Ruben. Melvina Anderson says that that's actually an understatement. She calls her son's arrest chaotic and humiliating. She says that her son was cooperating with the authorities and they knew exactly where he was.
They just came, swoop.
Oh, now her arm broke. Who saw this the other day when the police pushed her? Now her arm broke. She playing that shit up. She about to sue the police department. That's crazy. That her arm broke. That's bananas. Eric S. says, do sons commit more mistaken identity deletion than any other group in the history of the world? Yeah. Sons gonna make mistakes, man. Press 1. Sons gonna make mistakes. You gotta be careful. Listen, you gotta work with sons, man, at a distance, man. They gonna make mistakes. Yeah, they gonna make mistakes. That's just part of being a son, man.
Just like that in between me and my son.
Melvina Anderson describes the moment she says law enforcement rushed in as she and her son Cameron Brooks arrived at 201 Poplar so that Brooks can turn himself in Thursday. Anderson says before they could even get inside the jail, someone shoved her and then took her son into custody. All this as another station's camera rolled.
We're getting blasted. Hey, that's the lady that son is a rapist. That's the lady that went flying off the TV. And it's embarrassing.
Anderson says the experience was humiliating and frustrating, especially because she says her son was trying to do the right thing. Brooks had been mistakenly released from the Shelby County Jail due to what the sheriff's office calls a paperwork oversight. However, a separate aggravated rape case was still active, and Brooks had pleaded guilty to that charge. Released documents from Shelby County IT, a different county agency, said the documents did not show a legal hold. And without a hold, jail staff said there was no legal basis to keep Brooks in custody, and he was released. Anderson says despite what the county has said publicly, her son was never on the run. She says authorities knew exactly where he was and never came to get him.
He was never hidden. They knew exactly where he was. I mean, y'all know my address. Y'all knew he was here. So as for them sending fugitive squad that day, no, they did not send a fugitive squad.
Anderson says she is frustrated because she believes her son was made an example for a mistake that he did not make.
My son turned himself in, but y'all put him out there like he's a monster instead of, okay, well, we made the mistake this time, we made another mistake, and we let this person out, but we captured one, you ain't captured the other one.
Anderson also exclusively sent ABC 24 a video of her son on his way to surrender. She says it shows he never wanted to leave jail in the first place.
I told them folks they had the wrong person. They made me leave out here last night. I told them, I said, I ain't supposed to leave today. I ain't supposed to leave. I'm supposed to go back to court February 3rd. I told these folks that. They made me leave. Made me get out the bed.
The Shelby County Sheriff's Office says jail staff acted appropriately and lawfully based on the information available at the time. They say once they discovered that there was an error, the county office and the fugitive unit were notified and then went for the arrest. Live in studio, I'm Ezekiel Telemaco.
From signing a guilty plea to being released from jail, sources tell Fox 13 a violent offender was mistakenly.
Not that guy. He already did that. Let's see. Oh man. Oh man. Wow.
KHOU 11 starts right now with a breaking news alert.
First up tonight, that breaking news. These are brand new photos showing Harris County deputies capturing one of the 3 dogs involved in a deadly attack along a Katy walking trail.
Yeah, these images posted by Precinct 5 showing the final moments after a 4-hour search for a pack of dogs that mauled a man to death, then attacked a mother and her child.
This happened off Porter Road along the Mason Creek hiking trail in West Harris County. Troy Kless joins us live with the investigation and brand new surveillance of the attack on that mom, Troy.
Yeah, Mia, that's correct. And in this neighborhood, they say that they've seen the elderly man walking as he usually does every day. But again, we have just obtained video within the last hour that shows the dog attacking the second time. Now, here is some surveillance video that appears to show 3 dogs coming out of nowhere, running across the street and attacking a mom and their 3-year-old daughter who were just outside of their home. And you see that the dogs start barking at the woman and eventually bite the woman on the leg. And again, this attack is causing fear for others.
This is unbelievable. I just really can't. It's like, honestly, I'm nervous now. I don't know if I want to walk over here now.
Karen Scott says she would see a couple in passing on her usual morning walk.
Because, I mean, they walk every day. Him and his wife walk every single day. I don't care if it's cold, burning up, or whatever. Raining, they're going to walk.
The Harris County Sheriff's Office says a man in his 60s was walking along this trail when he failed to return home. Family went looking for him.
Our first witness actually saw the individual being attacked by the dogs, so we're not sure how he came upon the dogs.
Harris County deputies say the first attack happened along the walking trail around 10 a.m. A call came in about a second attack along Persimmon Creek Lane, where 3 dogs attacked a mom and her 3-year-old daughter. 3 dogs are now in animal control. One of them was tranquilized after a deputy shot one of the dogs.
Right now, homicide detectives are interviewing the owners of the dogs, trying to determine exactly how they escaped from the yard.
You want a second poll? This surveillance video shows animal control taking one of the dogs into custody, a tragic reminder for residents to be cautious.
You know, the sheriff's office says that these dogs belong to someone. They're talking to the owner about what happened. When you hear that, what do you think?
That's pretty scary because, as I was saying, I don't really see any dogs without the person who owns the dog running around. Not even in the neighborhood.
Well, okay, we got a shooter identified in Minneapolis.
Thank you so much for joining us here at 11 on Fox 9 and Fox Local. I'm Simone Woolridge in for Tom Butler this morning. And we want to get to your headlines because new this morning, students in a southern Minnesota community returned to class after a shooting at the middle and high school on Friday left one student severely injured and the suspected gunman dead. And at the same time, authorities are providing new information about this investigation. So our Saquon joining us live from Stewartville with the very latest for us and some new information released in the last hour or so.
Yeah. Hey, good morning to you, Simone. Well, the student who was shot is not being identified at this time, but we do know he is a current student and a wrestler here at Stewartville, said to be in critical but stable condition as of Sunday evening. That is the same as the update we got on his condition on last Friday. Now, the Olmsted County Sheriff's Office is now identifying the shooter as 19-year-old Logan Moyer. He was a student here at Stewartville who graduated.
Logan Moyer, a white boy. The shooter was white, man. The shooter was white. Salute to wake up, shouldn't snooze on the news. What I snooze? I never snoozed, man. What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
At high school just last year and was also on the
Logan. Black people don't name their kids Logan, man. We ain't naming it. Nah, Logan, nah. Fuck no. Shooter was white, man.
wrestling team, although authorities and the superintendent could not tell me how long he was on the team. They also said Moyer was not a part of the coaching staff.
White shooter, right? I definitely ain't watching that goddamn. Oh shit! Birthday party. Oh, here we go.
You can call him Bird or Little Bird, but his real name is Gary Llewellyn. He's wanted by FBI Chicago for his part in a...
That nose right there. That bull nose right there, bro. Damn, yo. That's a crazy nose shape, man. Everybody don't got that, man. That's a rough-looking nose, Jack.
A violent carjacking spree that happened in early 2023.
I have almost 14 years experience working violent crimes, and this case really stood out to me. One, the brazenness, middle of the day, public areas, shopping centers, gas stations, the use of real firearms, the use of firearms with extended magazines, with switches to make them automatic weapons.
Special Agent Dustin Gorley is the acting supervisor for FBI Chicago's violent crime.
You know a son named Logan? God damn. I don't.
Fugitive Task Force.
These individuals would pull up and point firearms directly at their victims, make verbal threats, verbal threats to harm them and pointed the firearm literally directly at these victims. So incredibly scary, incredibly violent.
Gorley said.
And listen, man, I understand, man. I really do understand, like, yo, maybe we should, do more to try to help them. They're so young, they're young. Like, they're young. Their life is just beginning. There's something that could be salvaged here. I understand people who think that, like, yo, I was young. I made mistakes too. Yeah, but these ain't fucking mistakes. These are not mistakes. These motherfuckers these are hardened criminals. These are fucking hard rocks, man. These are fucking, you know what I mean? These are the type of guys where it's like, yo, you don't want to run into these motherfuckers, man. This ain't no fucking mistake. Yeah, well, I made mistakes when I was young, and, they deserve to. No, these motherfuckers are hardened criminals. These motherfuckers are hard.
Llewellyn is one of 4 men charged with committing a string of 4 carjackings. 3 of them took place on Chicago's South Side, 1 in Dalton. While his co-defendants have been arrested, Llewellyn is still on the run.
He's charged with multiple counts of carjacking, multiple counts of violating the Hobbs Act, which is essentially the federal armed robbery statute, as well as brandishing a firearm during a felony offense.
Agents say Llewellyn is originally from the Calumet Park area and has family in Chicago and the south suburbs.
Yeah, I got black fatigue, man, but not as bad as I did a few weeks ago, man. A few weeks ago, for like a year, it was almost a year I was falling asleep on the stream. This last 3 weeks, man, I haven't been falling asleep, man. Ever since I started sleeping with my CPAP again, I haven't been falling asleep hard. You got to admit that, man. I would fall asleep and I would fall asleep again. And then I would wake up and fall asleep again. Wake up and fall asleep. I was like narcoleptic and shit. I was like a narcoleptic, man, there for like a year, man. I don't know what the fuck happened to. I mean, I do know what happened. I stopped sleeping with my CPAP because my CPAP was making my was giving me, making my chest hurt and all this shit. And then the mask wasn't fitting right and the air was coming out the sides and I was waking up cotton mouth and shit. So I stopped sleeping with my CPAP. And then I stopped getting air to my brain. But I've been doing that lately, man. I've been sleeping with my CPAP. If you've listened to the song, press 1. Have you guys have how many of you guys have listened to the song? I dropped a Christmas song today, man. I wrote it a couple weeks ago, around prior to Thanksgiving. And I worked with a producer from the UK, and he helped me. He made the beat. And then he laid the vocals for me, but I wrote the song and arranged it, came up with the everything else. But it's a Christmas anthem. But yeah, if you get a chance, man, check out my song "Awfully Naughty." Awfully Naughty. It's on Spotify. It's on everywhere. Everywhere you listen to music, it's there. I was gonna wait till next Christmas to drop it because it was so late in the year. But then I was like, you know what, man? They say don't drop Christmas songs in December. They say if you're gonna release a Christmas song, release it in in November, like around November 1st, so I can have time to pick up steam. And I was like, you know what? So I was gonna wait till next year. I was like, you know what, man? Wait till next year. The fuck? Wait till next year. That's crazy, man. I just released it. It's late in the Christmas season to release a Christmas song, but you never know. We'll see what happens with it. We'll see what happens. And plus, Christmas songs they're gonna play every year. Every year. It's not like it's just like, every year. Salute to everybody out there, man. Everybody hit the like button. Shout out to Baker Fresh, man. He said, why was dude mad in the video? His wife's a bitch, man. His wife's a bitch, man. What you mean, why is he mad, man? You didn't listen to the fucking song, man? Did you listen to the song? You a son, man, ain't you? Joe Curry.
The South suburbs. Despite being on the run for the last 2 years, and with only a few tips to go on, they still believe he's in the Chicago area.
So now we're coming to the public and say, please help us. We could use your help. We need everyone's help. The goal of this is to take him into custody safely, and that's our priority for his safety and for our safety.
Investigators would like you to take a good look at Gary Llewellyn's photo again. He's described
You can't miss him, man. If you know that motherfucker, you know him.
as a black male, 24 years old, about 6 feet tall, weighing around 160 pounds, with brown eyes and black hair. And he is considered armed.
6 feet, 160. Whew, that's a skeleton.
In Smyrna, a night out with friends turned violent. Police say one man was shot and killed by a man he had just gone out to dinner with.
Fox 5's Denise Dillon is live.
One man was shot and killed by a man he just going out to dinner with. Yeah, listen. Sons, man, sons will kill your ass, man. Sons will kill your ass.
In Cobb County tonight, Denise, police had been searching for that shooter.
Yes, and they knew who they were looking for because there were several witnesses to this shooting. Police had been searching for Nakia Williams, and yesterday morning, he turned himself in here at the Cobb County Jail.
They're all friendly with each other. They had gone out to dinner earlier on Saturday evening.
A group of friends getting together on a Saturday night. After dinner, they came back to this home in the Biningsbrook subdivision.
All still hanging out and just spending time together and talking. It was a rather small group of about 5 to 7 people total.
The night stretched into the early morning hours of Sunday. Police say the homeowner, Tori Harris, asked one of the guests, 50-year-old Nakia Williams, to leave.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I don't care if it's your house. You never ask a son man to leave. This nigga's going to do the rest of his life. He's 50. He may get out. It's Atlanta, you know what I mean? He may get out. But he's going to do his twilight, a lot of his twilight in prison. You never ask a son man to leave. A son man will kill your ass for that shit. I'm telling you, man. A son man will kill you for that. How many of y'all didn't know that before I how many of y'all were unaware of that phenomenon before you started watching Roc Nation News? Press 1 if you were unaware of that phenomenon. Because it's a phenomenon. Son man will fucking murder your ass if you ask him to leave. Period. Okay? Blam your shit. Shout out to Hot Black in the building, man. Yeah, man. Salute to Deluxe 247, a.k.a. Cal Ripken, a.k.a. the real MVP, coming through once again. Some man will finito your shit. It won't even, do it in no, who done it type of way, on some, sneak shit. Some man will whip out and blam you in front of a bunch of people. Leave? Fuck you playing with, bitch ass nigga. Leave. Man, fuck you, nigga. What? You gonna make me leave? Make me leave, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I thought so, you pussy ass, bitch ass nigga. And then they escalate, you know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me, nigga. Fuck you playing with, bitch ass nigga. Leave. Make me leave. Especially if it's some women around. Oh, nigga will kill you.
Early morning hours of Sunday, police say the homeowner, Tori Harris, asked one of the guests, 50-year-old Nakia Williams, to leave.
The suspect, Mr. Williams, didn't want to leave the house, and there was a verbal altercation that ensued and a physical altercation. And according to the witnesses, all of a sudden there was a gun.
Witnesses told police there was a single gunshot. When police showed up, they found 48-year-old Tori Harris on the pavement.
The homeowner. This nigga brought all these motherfuckers over his house, have a good time, and one of them niggas killed his ass. And that nigga was, think about what that nigga had to be doing for him to ask to leave. This nigga wasn't just asked to leave because he was black. This nigga was doing something.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was behaving. He's probably drunk, and he was probably like scaring the girls. He looked like the type
They're
of dude
probably a rowdy bunch in general, but he probably had to be doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, he looked like the type to like get drunk and scare the girls. Like the girls be like, "Your friend, your friend is he being real like weird and shit." You're like, "Hey man, hey bro, man, you know, chill out." You try to tell him to chill out 10,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the 10,001 time, he was like,
being there, that makes it 10,000 times worse when you ask him to leave.
Yeah.
Especially if,
Yeah.
like, you know, he knows it's related to that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He's gonna kill your ass.
To leave. Tori Harris on the pavement.
Officers arrived on scene and they found the victim deceased in front of the residence on the little walking path up to the front door.
The man with the gun took off before police arrived.
The suspect in this case had fled the scene in a vehicle. They were able to locate the vehicle on some cameras that we have, and they were able to get some information on the suspect who had fled the scene.
Police began searching for Nakia Williams. Wednesday morning, he turned himself in. He's charged with murder and aggravated assault.
It's much safer for him to turn himself in than have a tactical team go in searching for him. So I am glad that he did turn himself in.
A lot cheaper, too.
And neighbors tell me Tori Harris was an all-around wonderful guy. They say his celebration of life service is Saturday. Reporting live in Cobb County, Denise Stillen, Fox 5 News.
Denise, thanks.
Jeez. Oh, yeah, glider out here.
Just in time.
First, I want to start with some news that we've been following here in our newsroom, and that involves a double homicide in Coweta County that police are investigating. Our Doug Evans has been staying on top of this. And Doug, what are you learning about this story right now? I know we were talking about it in the morning meeting, and it sounds like just an unfortunate situation. Homicides always are, but this seems like a tragedy.
Yes, it's very much a family situation here in Coweta County that has been unfolding over the last 12 to 14 hours here. The two victims, the two homicide victims, their names have not been released, but they have released now some details since we were last talking with you about this case. One of the victims is 82 years old, a woman. The other victim is 79 years old, also a woman. And we're told that these two victims are related to their attacker. Let's show you who that is. His name is Brandon Christopher Jones. We're told that he's 25 years old. He's currently being held here at the Coweta County Jail. And he He is
particularly nice
charged with
specimen one
2
either.
counts of murder. This is some new
Yeah,
information.
he's not from good stock, man.
Nah, not like me. You know, I'm
He's
like a
had
6'4"
ogres.
Aryan Superman. Definitely like a Brad Pitt looking. You know, I know Fisherman looks like what's his name, but I'm more on the Brad Pitt side.
He said, you Brad Pitt, he's Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg, yeah.
Yeah, man. I feel you, man.
I don't know what the hell this is though.
Yeah, this is a rough looking one right here, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is like what Chris Farley, man.
God,
This is whew,
not even.
bad stock, man.
Into us. Mr. Jones made statements to law enforcement at the scene indicating that he had killed the 2 victims, and a regional mental health team had been at the residence earlier in the day, yesterday. The motive and circumstances surrounding this incident remain under investigation. There are a couple of things that I have uncovered here in just the last hour in talking to sources here at the Coweta County Sheriff's Office. They tell me 2 things. One is that the 911 call was made by a relative who was not at the house but had learned some concerning information about these 2 women and called 911 to report something. Right? Not a murder, not just to report something was going on over at that house. And so when deputies arrived at the house last night, they find these 2 victims. The only thing that they're saying about the murder is that it was a physical assault. So that leads you to believe that it didn't involve a weapon, say like a knife or a gun or something like that. And they're not elaborating here yet at the sheriff's office.
All right, man. This is gonna get boring.
He looks like a fucking ogre. Yeah, man, gliders have been fucking up their families this week.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of gliders killing their families. It's like that all the time, though. Yeah, for real.
No officers will be criminally charged after a police-involved shooting of an armed man in Fort Atkinson this fall. The Department of Justice releasing new video of the incident showing the man exit a home and pointing a rifle at police.
Chris Griffin. Yeah, that's exactly who you look like, Chris Griffin.
Oh shit!
Drop the rifle now! Shots fired! Suspect down! Shots fired! Suspect down!
It happened on October 26th. Officers responding to a home for reports of an armed man getting into a fight with his mom. At one point, shots were fired. Officers got to the home, took up a tactical position, and noticed the man inside armed with a rifle and possibly a handgun tucked under his clothing. The man exited the home while still armed, raised the weapon at officers, and that's when he was shot. He died at the hospital. Right now, there's no word that the mom was hurt. Again, the officers in the case were cleared.
Goddamn,
Court proceedings are put on hold for a Dodgeville man
Yeah,
accused
that's crazy. That is bananas.
of killing a woman, later caught driving around with her body in the backseat of her stolen car. According to court records online, a doctor...
Hold up. This guy?
No,
this is the same guy?
This is a different.
Okay.
He killed the woman who was driving around with her in the car.
Because that beats him a lunging right there.
Exactly. Hold it down for me. I got to get some water. I'll be right back.
All right. What up, Hawk Nation? It's your third favorite panelist here by numbers, by the vote. How y'all doing? We're stuck with this melungeon here on the screen. Not particularly nice to look at either. I hope y'all are having a nice night. I haven't caught much of the show so far, so I'm not up to date on the latest, but I did hear about the Rob Reiner stuff earlier today. Well, we got 90 in the building. I guess it's spread out across a couple channels now. Did y'all go see the Ox News song? I thought it was pretty good. Damn it, I wish when he'd go away, he'd like leave me with control of the screen here. I run the show by myself. But yeah, so far this week's not been a great look for gliders. We're not having the best week here. A lot of high profile killings. I don't know if I didn't see who did that shit in New Zealand or whatever, the Hanukkah one, but hopefully that wasn't a glider father and son. I guess I can find out here. Yeah, Wisconsin is I mean, food sucks and it's pretty fucking cold, but it's like nice nature and everything. I'm in Chicago, Illinois, hopefully for not that much longer. And yeah, I'm pretty sick of it up here, honestly. Tired of being frozen to death every time I walk outside. Oh yeah, it was Australia, not New Zealand. That's right.
You think it's cold where you at?
It was -5 degrees yesterday at noon.
Oh wow.
Which
Yeah,
is a
cold.
bit colder than it normally is, but even now it's like 15.
Yeah, that's cold. That's cold. No, that's cold. It's cold here in Pennsylvania too.
Yeah, it's like Empire Strikes Back cold at the moment.
Wow. Wow. Speaking of cold, this dude right here, he cold as the motherfucker.
Cold as hell.
Again, the officers in the case were cleared.
Court proceedings are put on hold for a Dodgeville man accused of killing a woman, later caught driving around with her body in the backseat of her stolen car. According to court records online, a doctor determined that 23-year-old Gavin Thompson is not competent for trial right now. He will undergo treatment in the meantime.
What the fuck does he have in his hair?
A woman's home in Dodge.
I'm tired of that shit, man. I'm tired of this not competent for trial.
Oh yeah, that's horse shit.
You can drive a car. You know how much competence it takes to drive a car?
Yeah, I mean it's just bullshit.
You have to turn it on. You have to work all the gadgets and follow all the stuff. Yo, if you can fucking drive a car, you can.
Not to mention follow street signs and directions and all that shit.
Yeah, stop and start. Gauge the distance between you and other cars.
Requires a lot, really, when you think about it.
We take it for granted because we just do it every day. But a fucking crazy nut wouldn't be able to do that, supposedly.
The 23-year-old Gavin Thompson is not competent for trial right now. He will undergo treatment in the meantime. Prosecutors say Thompson entered a woman's home in Dodgeville back in July and demanded her car keys. There was a struggle. She ended up dead. Now, according to a criminal complaint, he then put her body in the trunk and headed to Nebraska. There was a police chase and crash. That's when her body was found.
Police say a woman with Milwaukee.
He killed this woman. Look at that woman. That's somebody's mom.
Probably someone's grandma.
Who was just encountered this guy. Like, there was no lead up. It was just like,
broke into the house.
Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable.
Back, there was a police chase and crash. That's when her body was found.
Police say a woman with Milwaukee ties was using her own children to steal from stores in Arizona. And as Fox 6's Ashley Sears reports, investigators say the family was part of a retail theft ring, stealing more than $40,000 worth of merchandise.
This is my first time being in jail, and I didn't take nothing.
A courtroom denial from a woman police say was guiding her kids to steal.
I have no family out here. I only have my daughter, and then I don't even know where she's at right now.
According to a court document, 37-year-old Shanice Tompkins used her 11 and 15-year-old daughters to steal from more than a dozen stores in about a month's span. Police say she would then sell the items online. Investigators say they tracked the stolen goods to her Facebook. In November, police conducted surveillance on the 37-year-old's home, saying they watched as people loaded multiple luggage items from the house. Police tracked the bags and Tompkins to Sky Harbor Airport in Phoenix. As she flew to Milwaukee, officers searched her bags. They say they found $15,000 in stolen merchandise. The next day, officers stopped her 15-year-old daughter at the airport. Police say they found close to 30 grand worth of stolen goods in her luggage.
The state recommended, and this court did affirm as appropriate, a $200,000 secured appearance bond.
Tompkins was arrested and made her initial appearance Thursday for what investigators say was a family affair.
The information I was provided is an extensive criminal history from other states, not from Arizona. Yeah, that's crazy. I haven't been in jail.
Ashley Sears reporting Tompkins is being held on a $200,000 bond. Court records show she
You ain't
has a
slick.
prior misdemeanor disorderly conduct conviction in Milwaukee and a past theft arrest in.
He had a bright future ahead of him. That is what loved ones say about a Milwaukee 10-year-old boy who was killed earlier this week. The medical examiner says he accidentally shot himself. Durante Matthews is live in the newsroom tonight with a tribute that family members held for him today.
Wow.
Yes, Sam, loved ones gathered in the cold and held a vigil to remember Zyshawn Oden. Those closest to the family say he was so young, yet destined to accomplish so much. In the wake of his death, they're also bringing awareness to gun safety.
Let a memory of him bring light into a dark situation.
It's prayers up, then balloons to follow.
We were here to comfort each other.
Saturday, loved ones gathered to comfort and console while remembering 10-year-old Zyshawn Oden.
A young child with a very bright future, smart, outgoing, talkative.
Family and friends say at such a young age, the 10-year-old had a lot of personality.
He was a charismatic little boy, that he was destined to be famous.
But what they saw as his bright future was
that
cut
from the
short.
photos.
Milwaukee police say Oden was shot just before 8:30 last Tuesday night near Phillips and Clark. The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner says he presumably accidentally shot himself with his friend's gun. He later died at the hospital. Police say a 36-year-old man and a 46-year-old woman were arrested. While charges have been referred to the DA's office, family and friends shared this message for gun owners.
Lock up all firearms. You know, there are several places that offer free lock.
Through the pain, his mom is still planning a celebration of life for her son, but still.
We just ask that people continue being here for the family. This is a very tough and trying time for them.
And we have reached out to police for an update on this case. We're still waiting to hear back. We don't know exactly how the adults arrested are connected to Oden. His family set up a GoFundMe to help pay for funeral costs. We have a link in this story on the Fox Local app. In the newsroom, Durante Matthews, Fox 6 News.
It's just so sad for that family to have to come together at a time when families are supposed to come together, but instead to grieve something like that. Durante, thanks.
Jeez.
Uh-oh, licensed black gun owners.
I am a concealed carry instructor.
At the Eagle Gun Range in suburban Oak Forest, almost every seat is filled.
The best way for you to learn is to ask your questions.
The class costs.
You ain't black, motherfucker. You
Please don't say it.
You motherfucking goddamn desert demon, man.
There's a whole Arab.
Yeah, you ain't black, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about, man. Fuck that shit, man. I'm tired of that shit, man.
I am a.
You ain't gotta walk around. When you walk in the world, don't nobody see a black person.
Concealed carry instructor.
At the Eagle Gun Range in suburban Oak Forest, almost every seat is filled.
The best way for you to learn is to ask your questions.
The class cost $140. It's another $153 to the state to buy the coveted conceal and carry license, the CCL. giving the legal right to carry a gun.
And if stopped by law enforcement for any reason, if they ask if you have any weapons in the vehicle, answer honestly.
Lewis McWilliams took a class like this, passed it, got his CCL, and bought this 9mm pistol.
How you doing, boss? Good.
So last
he is
April,
black.
when Lewis was pulled over for a traffic violation,
Yeah, he black as shit.
That be Ezo's son, man, right there.
Oh my god.
Yo, I mean, but look, come on. He's doing way better than most.
Yeah, he's doing a lot though. It's just a lot. You know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta do all that.
Yeah.
So last April, when Lewis was pulled over for a traffic violation, he did exactly what he'd learned in class.
You're legit. You bought the gun legally. Answer honestly.
Okay, where's your firearm? On my side. Okay, you got your consent carry license.
I played by the book. I did things the right way.
And it didn't matter. Even though Lewis handed officers his valid CCL, when they couldn't find it in the state's computer, they did this.
Okay, they couldn't, like, it's not like, that's a big fucking point. Like, that's not nothing.
All right, son, where you coming with us?
Like, they act like, oh, he just got arrested because he was black. They couldn't find it in the state's computer.
Yeah, like, all right, well, let's see where this goes, because I bet he doesn't spend very long locked up.
Look, like, come on, man. Like, oh, fuck, man. Like,
I did things the right way.
And it didn't matter. Even though Lewis handed officers his valid CCL, when they couldn't find it in the state's computer, they did this. He was charged with 2 felonies. After months in and out of court, prosecutors who initially signed off on the false charges eventually determined Lewis's CCL was valid, so they dropped him. This was little consolation to Lewis.
No matter
how much.
Yeah, must have been stressful. Like, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, definitely.
You follow a system of which they create, they can still deem you wrong.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, but it's a clerical error, basically.
Yeah, like,
in one of the biggest cities in the world, right? Like, I mean, the bureaucracy here is insane, right? I mean, Chicago is like where the word red tape comes from.
Yeah. It's just like, like, this is giving, they say it's giving low self-esteem.
Right.
To think that everything that goes wrong is because you're black. Like, think about that. Like, oh, it's because I'm black. Like, you had that loaded you walk around with that loaded all the time, like just cocked and loaded. Like, that's fucking, like, that's weird, man.
I was expecting they arrested him anyway, even though they determined it was valid on the scene or something. This is what they'd have to do if they weren't able to do that.
That is crazy.
And it sucks, but
I could see like a faggot, like somebody like this gay, like flaming gay, like a sissy, right? Being like, oh, it's because I'm gay. Like, I could see that. You know what I mean? Like, not like somebody that's gay. You have to ask them, but like somebody that's like, hi.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
evidently
Like,
so.
I could see them being like something going wrong, and then being like, it's because I'm loud. It's because I'm the loud gay guy in the room. Like, yeah, it is because you loud and gay and flamboyant. Yeah, that's why whatever happened because of that. But just a regular black dude walking all around the room. Oh, what? Because I'm black? Oh, because I'm black? Oh, because I'm black? Because I'm black?
We have seen it before. It's not an entirely unknown phenomena.
It's just weird as fuck, yo. It's so fucking weird, man.
Well, maybe there's other more
This
brazen
was little
violations.
consolation to Lewis.
no matter how much you follow a system of which they create, they can still deem you wrong.
Lewis is among the black gun owners CBS News Chicago investigators discovered who had valid CCLs.
I am concealed and carry.
But were still charged.
Just watch your head.
Only to have their cases dismissed.
Okay, show us the white ones. Show us the white ones too. Like, don't just say it's blacks, because they'll be like, well, like 6 blacks got charged, and then they'll be like, well, 18 whites did, but that's nothing. I mean, like, yo,
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's all for the same thing too.
Yeah, right.
Gun with them today.
How often have innocent gun owners faced charges that were ultimately dropped? It's a question we can't answer because neither the Cook County State's Attorney's Office nor Chicago Police track the cases. Lewis is now taking legal action.
I feel like my rights was violated.
We have earned the right more than anybody in this country to carry a firearm. We fought for this country when we weren't.
More than anyone?
Right.
Really?
Oh, we're special. We're special, yo. That's literally what it's about. You know that, right?
Well, yeah.
Treat me special. I want special treatment.
And I have special problems that nobody else has.
Yeah, exactly.
Even citizens.
I feel like my rights was violated.
We have earned the right more than anybody in this country to carry a firearm. We fought for this country when we weren't even citizens.
Phil Smith is the president of the National African American Gun Association and says others should follow Lewis's lead.
File a lawsuit and follow through.
Hold on. What's that acronym?
If a police chief
National African American Gun Association, NAGA?
Follow Lewis's lead.
File a lawsuit and follow through on the lawsuit. If a citizens.
Phil Smith is the president of the National African American Gun Association.
Come on.
National Inner City. Nick Guh.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And says others should follow Lewis's lead.
File a lawsuit and follow through on the lawsuit. If a police chief has 4 or 5 lawsuits, $4 or $5 million, they're going to get a call from somebody to say, hey, start treating those people differently.
We're going to have to make some changes.
Yeah,
Our
NAGA called
investigation
to
also caught
start
the attention
treating
of
those people
Illinois
differently.
Representative Jehan Gordon Booth.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
She represents downstate Peoria and has championed a groundbreaking bill.
The work represented in the measure gives me great pride.
It offers certain offenders with nonviolent criminal records a chance to have their cases automatically sealed, removing them from public view. But in the cases of the drivers we featured, they never should have had criminal records. They were dealt a major injustice.
Oh my God, y'all are so bogus.
Like Lewis, Lucy Washington faced a felony she didn't deserve. And this mugshot stayed on her record long after the charges were dismissed, nearly wrecking her real estate career.
My mugshot showed up on Google right next to my property address. You know, that was an embarrassing moment. And around that time, I did end up losing out on the deal.
All of this because of illegal everything.
If I was innocent from the beginning, why would I have to go and clean and expunge a record?
We're now talking about individuals that they didn't make a mistake. A mistake was thrusted upon them. That to me is a completely different set of facts and circumstances that has to be addressed.
Her suggestion, a bill that would provide wrongly charged gun owners with automatic expungement the moment the case is dismissed.
It should be removed.
I don't have a problem with that.
Hard stop.
Yeah, it was totally reasonable.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Like, go ahead, do that. Oddly, they're not asking like for some crazy shit.
I'm still waiting to hear what part of this made this like about race. Are we getting to that?
That's what made it about race. They're black.
It should be removed. And they should not have to pay a lawyer to do it.
Gordon Booth says it'll take time to develop such a bill, but she believes these cases deserve attention because there could be many more like them.
So disrupting my life didn't mean anything to them officers. And until something comes where it rattles their cage, I think that's the only time they're going to pay attention and say it meant something.
Dorothy Tucker, CBS News, Chicago investigators.
I mean, I'm sure that this system in Chicago doesn't work very well, isn't well maintained. It's like hard to access and update, and it's managed by a group of people that don't really give a shit about it. Like that's how everything is done here.
Yeah. I mean, this is a big city.
Right.
Next here tonight to the Pasco County mother who is now fighting to see the full video of what happened to her son with special needs on board a school bus. She has now filed a lawsuit against the district school board. I-Team investigative reporter Kylie McGivern is following through here tonight after she first shared the mother's story this summer.
It makes me ask a lot of questions, and the district's continued denial in letting me see what happened to my child makes all of those questions more intense.
Our I-Team obtained records from the Pasco County Sheriff's Office revealing a now former bus assistant slapped her son who has Down syndrome and autism.
Wow.
School employees saw the video. A deputy has seen the video, but the mother was told she cannot see it, not unless she signs her rights away. Now she's demanding a jury trial.
I've always been Ian's advocate and sometimes his voice, right?
What do you want for lunch?
Because he can't communicate like you and I. Say it through here so I can understand what you want for lunch.
Lo mein.
Oh, man. You want
That's
lo
right, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. That sounds good, man.
Yeah. Good taste.
Hey, fuck that. I was thinking peanut butter and jelly. He said lo mein.
Oh man, man. A man of refined taste.
Yeah.
What the hell are we slapping this
who
kid
has spent
for?
her career working in special education, can communicate with her son, but has struggled to get any answers from Pasco County schools.
And they told me flat out, no, you can't see the video.
The school district told Stewart the video has been made a part of our risk management file in the anticipation of litigation and is thereby not subject to public disclosure. The district then pointed to a state statute related to school security as another reason to deny her the video.
And then a few days later, I got an email describing what happened. The email said, the bus driver told us, we looked, we pulled the video, and we saw Ian attempting to kiss the bus aide on the hand, which made total sense to me because he is very affectionate. When he went to do that to the bus aide open hand slapped him in the face and called him a very ugly string of cuss words.
Uh-oh.
I want.
Got fresh. I mean, listen. I mean,
That's a lot, Doc. I mean, I don't really want to get my hand kissed by nobody, but I'm gonna slap a child over it.
Yeah, I mean, like open hand, slap him in the face,
Mm-hmm.
like wow, pow, like
And you got to wonder: are they exaggerating, or
Yeah.
like did she pull or he pull his hand away?
Did it make a sound? Could you hear it down the block? Like, or is it just like a?
I mean,
it's like a smush or.
I guess if they followed it up with "Get away from me, you fucking son word" or something like that, then probably wouldn't be a good look.
Want to see the video. And my only recourse, I felt, was to seek legal help.
The lawsuit alleges negligence, vicarious liability, and a violation of the Florida Equity in Education Act, which prohibits disability discrimination in education. In August, we obtained body camera video from the Pasco Sheriff's Office showing the school district's transportation services supervisor speaking with deputies about the incident.
Yeah.
Not the first time the bus assistant put his hands on a student, which our I-team originally discovered through a public records request.
That was a man.
We requested the...
Oh, he was like, hey, man, faggot, motherfucker. He ain't quite called him a faggot.
Could be.
You fucking faggot ass motherfucker. Like, yeah. I seen a black dude cussing out a special needs child in the in a store the other day.
Oh yeah.
Not personally, but I hope I saved it, but yeah, it was weird. It was a weird interaction between the guy and the special needs. This shit is it was weird. I think it was kind of viral too.
Well, you know, some people are known for their empathy. Or
Yeah.
maybe they're not known for it. I can't remember.
Yeah, no, not. Yeah, it was weird though. It was fucking weird. The black guy was like videotaping himself. Like, and the dude was with his handler or something. He wasn't with his mom. He was with his like caretaker, and the black dude was
His handler. Yeah, his caretaker.
You know what I mean? Like his person.
Right.
I have to see if I can find it. I can't find it right now. But yeah, it was just weird, man. Like it was like, yo, but anyway, we'll see this, man.
Bus assistant's personnel file. His resignation letter dated 4 days after the incident, effective immediately. The reason? Retirement, it says. This letter we obtained from the district described an incident where the same bus assistant put his hands on a different child. A manager writes to the assistant, the video shows the student hitting and pushing you and you returning the same actions to the student. The district offered the employee additional training at that time. That was less than 3 months before the incident with Ian. In watching the body camera footage, we found out there's more. Take a listen.
Since January, we've had 2 other incidences with him putting his hands on kids. Eats me to my core because of the fact you don't ever put your hands on a kid, ever. It's we've written him up, we've done everything. It's
The school stuff is between
right,
him.
Right.
So
yeah, perfect.
The criminal side of it,
right,
is in the video. It looks like he tries to bite at him, and he just kind of. It's kind of hard to tell because of the
right.
frame rate.
Right.
It kind of looks like he's just like back up. He's kind of like don't bite me kind of deal.
Right.
So, is it really a battery? Kind of hard to say because he's reacting to defending himself.
And so one thing, Ben says kiss, and then he was going to kiss his hand. The part that bothers me is the fact that when then pushed him the way that he pushed him very hardly, and then called him a son of a. It's like.
Okay. Yeah.
Really?
So okay, you called him a son of a bitch.
It's the whole thing all tied up together with past experiences that I've had with elementary school children.
Through the incident report,
This
we
is
were
a little
able to
different from
find
what
out
we were
the bus
told.
assistant initially could not determine what incident the responding deputy was referring to. Once he showed him the video, he remembered. The bus assistant stated after telling Ian to sit down, he tried to bite me, so I pushed him off.
I'm done with him as
Yeah. So however you guys handle it,
have to do at this point.
however you guys handle it between you and him, that's it.
Despite its own incident report stating a bus assistant slapped a student in the face, the deputy recommended this case be unfounded. The sheriff's office told us there was no criminal intent. New details revealed in the lawsuit include an allegation that the bus assistant has not received sufficient specialized training which would qualify him to work with special needs students like Ian, and that the school board never provided the bus assistant with a copy of his individualized education plan or educated him regarding Ian Stewart's behaviors. Pasco County Schools has not agreed to an interview to discuss these issues, but our invitation remains open. In a statement, the district said the safety of our students is our first priority, and any allegation made related to a potential violation of the law or student safety is immediately reported to law enforcement. With photojournalist Randy Wright, I'm I-Team reporter Kylie McGivern, Tampa Bay 28.
So this investigation all started with a tip. Kylie's been following through on this story over the past 5 months. If you have a concern you want the I-Team to investigate, just scan the QR code on your screen. Our investigative reporters are always working to get you answers and hold local leaders accountable.
Got a weird face, but a nice body. That was a little different from what we were told.
Yeah.
Like, the cop didn't say, oh, yeah, he slapped him in the face. Straight up. That was clear.
So let's see what's up on Twitter, man.
Introducing the first ever Black-owned spring water brand.
Water Boys.
Why do you have those fucking glasses on? Like, why are you gay as a son of a bitch, man? No facial hair, those glasses, the voice. This nigga gay as a bitch. But okay, black people have a black-owned water company. That's great. Great.
Introducing the first ever Black-owned spring water brand, bottled at the source, naturally alkaline, no chemicals, additives, or preservatives.
Except the microplastics.
Introducing the first ever
Okay. Blue.
Props to them.
Yeah, man. Salute to them, man. What took so long? It's like 2025.
Finally, a black one.
Right. God damn.
Day 3 of trying to find the man who stole over $20,000 of photography equipment from me. Just want to clarify a bunch of facts, and I'll try to be as quick as I can. So this man did steal much more than $20,000, but the resale value is about $20,000 of all the equipment. Here's the general list. This is about $13,000 of my everyday equipment, not accounting for all of the other things that he did take. A couple things that are really important is that this man knew exactly what he was doing. He only stole the equipment that could not be directly tracked via GPS. He only stole the equipment that was of value. He did leave some old, shittier lenses behind. Again, this is not something that's common knowledge to the average person from the naked eye. A lot of this stuff looks like it would be expensive when in reality it isn't. It's based on a couple numbers on the lenses. So he's educated. He knows what he's doing. Based on the other buildings that he's broken into, he seems to be targeting.
Oh, so you surprised that a black man is educated?
That's fucked up.
Racist bitch. That's what this story is about. You're
Shocking.
racist.
Maybe he's a photographer too.
Yeah.
You know, he's
what
not
I'm saying?
robbing shit.
And he don't have privilege like you to buy,
Maybe his
lenses.
dreams were for photography, and he knew he's always wanted that equipment. And I mean, really, you're standing in the way of his dreams.
Yeah, you should have just gave it to him. You know what I'm saying?
Probably wants to go take pictures of birds and stuff.
Right. Privilege, man. Look at the privilege on this lady. And then she's gonna blast him, put him out there like that, man. I mean, all he's trying to do is live out his dreams and overcome the greater white society and shit, man.
Yeah, he wants to stand back and take a picture of the white supremacy in our day and age.
Yeah, man. This bitch she's horrible, man.
Specifically electronics. He started in Cambridge in April of 2025. He has made his way through many different areas. There are multiple detectives from different districts that are involved. The DA is involved. This is a man that the police is trying to find, as he has racked up quite a few felony charges. A lot of negativity around people saying, Boston police, you're not going to do anything. Me thinking that way is going to get me nowhere, so I'm going to be positive and be grateful for all and any help that the detectives have given me thus far. Because if I sit here and bash on something, why would they continue to help me? That makes no sense. Also, addressing just some of the facts, people are saying it's an inside job. He must have had a key to the building. No, he picked the lock. We have video footage of him picking the lock with some type of tool. He broke into the offices with some type of tool. We sent reinforced doors in the second attempted break-in on December 4th in the evening around 10:30. He was unsuccessful getting into any of the offices, although we had reinforced the outside doors and he still made it into the building. Ultimately, a woman did walk in, spooked him, and he snuck out the stairs. But this was after he had already attempted mine. I had come in the next day. I saw pry marks in the door. I was like, fuck, you've got to be kidding me. Started checking cameras, same backpack. He comes on busier nights in the West End. It seems that he's targeting specifically commercial buildings. So I've got a lot of comments. Do not call 911. I have been directly instructed via detectives and police officers. If you have eyes on this man in the present moment, call 911. Say, hey, I think this is a guy that he's been posted on the news. There's police. I've seen videos. They're looking for him in connection
That's
to
racist too.
a big string of commercial break-ins. Again, felony charges. They do care. At this point, this guy's got away with it for too long, too many times, too much money, and it's just affected way too many people. If you think you have an idea of who this individual is, call a non-emergency line, send me a message. My goal is really just to identify who this is because nobody has been able to do so. And he's been around since April. So people have to know him in some capacity somewhere. But yeah, if anyone needs any more context or has any more questions, I'm happy to give any information or provide any videos. But I hope that answers a few of the questions.
He can't keep getting away with it.
Dang, white people stole this land. White people talking about stealing.
Least you could do is let them steal your cameras.
Yeah, you standing on stolen land. White people trip me out talking about somebody stole something from them.
Day 3 of trying to find.
Black-owned community grocery.
Yeah, man. Clint.
Look at all these black people. Look at all them brothers, man. It feel good, you know.
Oh, shelves.
Yeah, and all my people. What's going on, brother? Okay. Yeah, they got a little everything in there. Gene, you got you working too, huh? That's all right. All types of brothers in here. Sisters. What's up, man? You recording too? Yeah, get a little log, a little V-log. Okay, brother, you're working, man. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, brother. Right. Okay.
Yo, niggas will literally give you credit for doing like the basic shit.
Absolutely stunting over this. Yeah, man, look, we got that white-owned grocery store up in here. Shit, look at all these white people. What up, brother? What up? What up, my glider? Shit, you recording too?
Yo, everybody in here, if they saw that video, they would all fucking freak out.
It'd be a problem, yeah.
What you just said, they would all, every single person here would like have a conniption.
The gliders in the store would probably freak out.
Jeez.
Yeah. Y'all enjoying the store? It's all right, ain't it? I just got in. How you doing? You enjoying the store? That's all
Better
right.
not say no.
All right, brother. Look at all these people in
A lot
here.
of angry
Yo,
people in there.
All right, now, how you doing, brother?
Stop. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm shocked by
Well,
that.
it says just opened, so
Still.
give them a minute.
Them shelves are like fat.
And in perfect order too. Gotta give it to them.
Yo, listen, man. That black folk, man. Yo, no, listen. I've lived in a lot of neighborhoods. I've been a lot of places, as you know. Black-owned stores, like not restaurants, not a Jamaican restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Soul food restaurant, a store with SKU numbers. You know what I'm saying? You just don't see it, man. It's literally like struck by lightning, man.
Pretty uncommon.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? Checking out the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Today this out.
Yeah, that's what I seen that. I like that. I like that. Community. Yeah.
Community.
I feel like we at the club. This is all right. Okay.
Yo, what the
Y'all
fuck?
too, man.
Come on.
Yeah.
Stop it. Yo, what is a pimp named Slickback doing there, man?
Right. Spend some money, nigga. Like, go there and spend some fucking money, man.
He's just loitering.
Yeah. That's what's gonna help them. You sitting around and shit looking cool ain't gonna do nothing. Go in there and blow about two. Like I spent, I got 2 little kitties, right? So I gotta buy groceries for here, and I gotta buy groceries for their grandmother house where they stay at, where they be at most days and shit during the day, right? So like, yeah, I mean, I know how to blow a grip on groceries. Go in there and blow something, man. Pause.
I mean, he's got some kids, I'd wager.
Yeah, man. Drop like 2 bills and then like have to go back like a few days later. Like when you got kids, spend $200 on groceries ain't shit.
So, what do you think he's got in his hand there?
I don't know. Does he
Kind of looks like bills to me.
Shop too, man. Look at y'all. Okay. Yeah, I see.
Oh, that's
How you
hors
doing,
d'oeuvre.
sister?
They're handing out
Okay,
those
okay.
little samples and shit.
Yeah, it's probably like a fork or something.
Just getting full of samples. God. Oh.
Shit.
Man, look at y'all. Okay. Yeah, I see. How you doing, sister? You look good and you look green. Okay. That's community. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, brother? Hey, you don't even remember me, do you? With these, the Aquarius. I'm Rack back in the day. We used to kick it all down there on the roof and out the beach. Take it easy now. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna go and get out of here. I just wanted to come take a look. I come back when it slow down. You know what I mean? All right now. Okay. I just wanted to take a look. I'm gonna come back when it slow down. You know what I mean? Okay now. Okay now.
He's just telling random people that. A random white guy who's working the fucking.
Community.
Okay, thanks for coming in.
That's good. Hey man, hey son. It says community. He said a Black-owned and operated community grocery store. Okay, hey man, salute, man.
Salute.
Look at all these black people. Look at all them brothers.
Is this the same one?
Hey man, this little nigga spinning over the banister. I'm finna get on his ass. Hey bro, no, ain't no my bad. That shit trifling this long. You don't do no shit like that, bro. You do not do no shit like that. That's nasty. You said that spit literally dropped right in front of my face. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like if you would have spit on me, I would have went to jail. Real shit. That ain't no shit that you do. You don't spit over the banister, and you don't do no shit like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Now, whoever.
You know what?
I'd be pissed too.
Cause like this little white kid right here, he could get in a whole lot of trouble. He spit on the wrong son, man. I mean, a shit ton of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this is a good warning for him. Like this guy's doing like kind of like community service, or he's kind of like giving this kid like, hey, somebody will approach your ass for that, and you lucky as me and not DeQuavius and Krayshawn DeMonte or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because they would just come up swinging, you know what I'm saying? And they would beat you, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so this is I don't mind this, you know what I mean? Even though he's a kid, I don't mind this guy. I think this guy's helping him. I think this kid, you've been warned, okay? You've been warned.
This is his son word wake up call.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with
His
it.
glider wake up call.
The way the guy's doing it is not. He's not doing it in an asshole way. He's not like defeating the purpose.
He did
The
call him
purpose
son
is-
word though. It's always curious to me why they call white people the son word.
Because I mean, they just everybody's the son word. It doesn't mean anything, right? It means everything, and it doesn't mean anything, right? So it's like you know, it only has power or meaning when a white person uses it. Like when I use it, it's just like man, it don't mean nothing.
That is very good observation.
Yeah, it only means something when a white person uses it.
You don't spit over the banister, and you don't do no shit like that. Now, whoever your parent is, tell them they need to treat you some motherfucking common sense, because that ain't it. For real. That's trifling as fuck.
What happened?
You guys are his parents. He's over the banister spitting. and the spit came right down in front of my face, so I came up here to see who it was, and it was them. And when I walked up, he said, "My bad, I got everything on video." I said, "You don't spit over no banister, bro. You don't do nothing like that. That's trifling. You don't do that." And that spit came right down in front of my face. I said, "That's unacceptable, because if that spit would have hit me,
Pretty sure they
I would
heard him
probably
say
been
it.
jail tonight." But I'm having common sense just to come and say something, because you don't spit on nobody. That's horrible. You don't do nothing like that. So please, please, thank you. I don't play like that.
Yeah, I mean, that white kid, you know, that that's a good, valuable lesson for him, man. I got a valuable lesson like that as a young son, because like back in the 90s, like it used to be a thing like in DC, like they would call it mugging on people or gritting on people, like looking at people real hard.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was young, you know, I wasn't even hard enough. I just like doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was doing that shit to people. You know what I'm saying? I would just be doing that shit to dudes and shit, like even older dudes, like just mean, staring at them, mean mugging them and shit like that, looking them up and down and shit. And several times older dudes was like, "Yo, little nigga, I'll kill you in here." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like set me straight and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know what you're saying. It's just I don't recall ever having done it myself.
What you mean?
Like, you know, fucking just like doing that with the purpose of like, I mean, you're not really doing that to observe the other person. You're doing that to be noticed by the other person. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, you're doing it to like just be disrespectful.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Just it's like young musk, like a bull, a young animal in musk.
So, okay, now that I think about it, maybe I have done it a few times, but like as a general rule, I go about trying not to get into fights and that kind of thing.
I wasn't trying to get in no fight. I was just trying, like I told you, I wasn't even like, I was a thief and shit like that, but I wasn't like hardened like a lot of the kids in I went to school with and went to the rec center with, went to in the neighborhood. You know, I was more like a good kid, because you know the way I was raised. I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just was raised in the same area, in the same, you know, school, the same neighborhood as these people. I wasn't raised like them though. So it's like, but I picked up a lot of shit.
Did you feel the need to act like that because of that?
Oh yeah, definitely, without a doubt, definitely. Yeah, you want to fit in.
It was the prevailing culture.
Yeah, you definitely want to fit in. But here's the thing: like the black people are like, I think most people don't understand. Like our culture is like all bad, right? Like
largely,
it's very little good, right? So it's like most people are like on the cusp of thuggery, or on the cusp of degeneracy, or on the cusp of, you know what I mean, just some kind of, you know what I mean, street type shit. So it's like most of your school is not a learning environment. School is like a social setting. You know what I mean? School is a bunch of little kids acting like they grown, a bunch of little kids acting like they're much older than they really are,
mm-hmm.
and behaving like they're much older than they really are. And it's not like it's like no learning is like 1% of your day in the black school. Like everything's about this thing going on, that thing going on, these people, that people, and it's just all bad, man. So it's like when you want to be part of that, the things you're gonna latch on to are all gonna be bad. Like you're not gonna latch on to nothing good. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you can sing or something, and you join the choir, maybe, but you know, that's a talent that's rare to be able to sing, or if you can like hoop, but even hooping, like your team gonna be a bunch of thugs that can
Perhaps
play
you could
ball.
rap.
Yeah, rapping, you might die, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
And
true.
before you even get famous. It's like seriously, like you literally might die before you even get famous, before anybody outside your city knows you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's all bad, man. It's all bad. And it is rough, Jack. So it's like if you like a wannabe and you wanna be, you know what I'm saying, you wanna fit in and you wanna do things to, you know what I'm saying, kind of like prove yourself or you know, blend in a little bit. Is the things you're gonna do, they're all bad. Whereas like in like a normal society, it would be like some good things you could do to blend in. You know what I mean? You could do some good things, and
Yeah,
that
like academic success or something.
yeah, or you know, volunteer work, or you know, play an instrument. You know what I mean? Or you know what I'm saying? Like you know, just hacky sack or fucking goth, or you know what I mean, or like you know, just you know what I mean, become flower child or something shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
There's more
blacks,
niches to fall into.
yeah, it's
It seems
all
like.
of it's on the cusp of thuggery and on the cusp of street life. It's all like teetering. You know what I mean? And doused in like
It's all proximal to it.
yeah, like I'm talking about like literally like fucking drenched in it. So it's like it's really hard to you know fit in without falling in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, especially when you have so few choices. It seems like
Yeah.
everybody does it to some extent.
I never knew how racist I was until I came to Colorado. Because let me tell you how much I absolutely despise speaking with anybody who is a white savior liberal. The amount of racism I have for people of my own kind drives me up a motherfucking wall and is a little bit mind-blowing, to be quite fucking frank. White liberals are the worst people in all of society. They have this complex of superiority about them where they think that they are better than other people, but at the same time they think that they're lesser than other people, so they always play the victim while also saying that they're better than other people by trying to put other people on a pedestal, by trying to also tell other people that, hey, I know that I'm better than you, so I'm going to help you rise up in the ranks. And then when other people call them out for that shit, they're like, no, it's not that I think that I'm better than you, I just know that I'm better than you, so that's why I need to save you. Right? When you have a conversation with somebody who's a white savior liberal, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You get the fat white women who have the shaved slick backs with the purple hair, the septum piercing, the pedophile glasses, the gut hanging out with the crop top, and you're like, why would you ever wear that out in public? And they're like, because my body, my choice. Ooh, fat reliance, fat superiority. Oh, they them energy. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And then you get them in a conversation with somebody who happens to be like a black conservative or a person of color who's a conservative, and they're like, I need to save you because you are a lesser person than I am. Then you're like, hey, that's a really wild thing to say, because just because you're white doesn't mean that you're better than I am. And they're like, well, it's not that I'm better than you, I just know that you have years upon years of oppression. They're like, hey, I'm not oppressed, I'm actually earning more money than you, I'm more successful than you, I've taken life by the horns and I've ridden it well, and I've learned my life lessons, and I've gotten to where I wanted
She
to
does
go.
ride well.
And here I am as a person of color, or somebody who you're saying that I need to be lesser than you, that you need to save me, and here I am doing better at life than you are, and you still think that you're in a better position than I am in life, that you need to save me and walk me through this. Tell me how this makes sense. Tell me how this makes sense, because it drives me fucking crazy, man. Because
Yeah,
let me just tell you, all right, now that I am here in Colorado, we are here for.
You're definitely seeming a little manic there for sure, but
Yeah,
pretty
I mean,
based, pretty based.
they're annoying. White liberals.
I could save the white race with her.
Fucking annoying. Yeah. She's nice. White liberals are fucking awful. Like they're just fucking dreadful people. They're awful human beings. Yeah, everything she said about him is pretty much true. So
Yeah, definitely. I mean, coming at you fast, but pretty much truthful.
Short period of time, thank God. I'm seeing everything from Colorado on my For You page, and a lot of these conversations that I'm seeing be had between white savior liberals and people who are not white and are not liberals. Yeah, that's typically how the conversation goes. And I'm just so fucking sick of it. Plus, I'm just sick of not seeing aesthetically pleasing individuals. Get rid of the pedophile glasses. Come on, George Harvey, let's not do that. And the fucking shaved sides with your fucking weird, I can't do it. Septum piercing, I just want to pull it out of your face. I don't know. Call me hateful. I am. I hate every single white savior liberal. I fucking hate you guys. Call me a racist against white liberals because I am. Am I racist against any other race? No. White liberals, I hate you all.
Yeah, let her hold it.
Yeah. This is. Oh my God, this black woman sees this white woman harassing the man behind the counter at Travel Lodge. So she stands up for him, especially since it's 5 a.m. and too early for this crap. All hell broke loose when the woman told her she was drinking cockroach juice.
Fuck you and your daddy. Who's your daddy? What's your name? Because you're being very rude to the fucking staff.
Fuck you and your daddy. God damn.
Man, black women have a way with words, don't they?
I'm telling you, man. God.
A particularly
damn.
vicious, cutting way with words often.
Fuck you and your daddy. Like, and listen, that hurts somebody who grew up in Blackistan and hears that type of shit all the time. Imagine you're a person and you when you trade barbs with somebody, it's never that ugly. Like, even if you're like, it's a blood feud, but let alone someone that just encountered you. You know what I mean? Like, black people take you aback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I was about to say some of the most shockingly foul things I've ever heard in person came out of the mouth of an angry black woman. So, like, I get you there.
Yeah. Brothers gotta live with them too.
And you know, I'm it's not like I have virgin ears or anything, but I was, you know, they come up with some creative shit.
Yeah, they got foul. They're foul mouths, man.
8 o'clock in the morning, bitch.
This woman's touching me because
Am I?
she's drinking cockroach water.
Because I'm drinking cockroaches and you're very rude. And I can tell because I'm brown and the guy behind the desk is fucking.
So she says, "Fuck you and your daddy." So she sets it. She takes it from 0 to 7,000. Right? She sets the tone like this is we get in the mud. You get in the mud with her, and then she pulls the race car.
Oh, it's because I'm brown, huh? Well, first off, it's because you're black.
Jesus Christ. That you talk about low character to take it there.
But also, like, you know, perceptively manipulative, you know?
Exactly.
Like,
very much so. But a childlike manipulative, though.
Right,
like
yeah.
Kind of like
crudely.
Yeah, very crude, brutish manipulation that only works with other things buffering it up. Like it wouldn't work on its own. Like
right.
If it wasn't for like white liberals and the way society is.
Exactly. It requires the framework. It requires that framework and knowledge of the framework, you know?
Exactly.
It's like a meta thing.
It's not smooth, it's not slick, it's not it has no subterfuge, no what do you call it? It's not a riddle, it's no, there's no what's the word I'm thinking of? There's no there's it's just brutish, it's blunt and just crude. It's not it's you know how like you would read a novel. This is like one
imaginative.
of the this is like it's like the difference between like a novel by like Stephen King in like a novel by like Brother Polite. You know what I mean? Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just you gotta be like
the plot ain't that thick.
Yeah, you gotta be like, bro, at least he's not in jail, you know what I'm saying? He doing something good, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, yeah, brother, I'll support you, man. I'll buy the book and throw it in the backseat of my car. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's so crude and brutish. Yeah, it's like if it wasn't for everything that buffers it up, it would just be
It wouldn't work.
laughable.
I mean, as has been observed many times before, people who are truly fearful and oppressed don't act this way.
No, hell no. Yeah.
Brown, you're an ignorant ass bitch. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. You talking to people like you have no sense and no fucking tooth. Bitch, shut the fuck up, cause you's a cockroach. You're a fucking cockroach. Talking about you got money, bitch. You got Skechers on your feet. The fuck out of here. How you got Skechers on in a Canada fucking goose?
That's another thing. Like they don't understand that. Like everybody doesn't wear their net worth on their feet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mostly ineffective insult against gliders.
Yeah, they don't understand that. Like I don't buy tennis shoes like that anymore either. You know what I'm saying? And but like I do understand that, like how the Sun Man is. It's like from a very young age, a pair of tennis shoes is like your identity. You know what I mean? It's very deep in the black community. Tennis shoes are very, very deep in the black. That's the first thing a black girl looks at. The first thing a black girl looks at is your shoes. The first thing. She don't look at your face. She don't look at your shoulders. She don't look at your arm. The first thing a black girl in Blackistan looks at are your shoes. The first thing. Okay.
It's strange.
Yeah. Well, it's just society. It's the culture. It means a lot. You know what I mean? It means a lot. So like and even if you have nothing, even if you stand in the shelter, a lot of dudes.
Do you think it's even if you think it's because even if you can't afford any other nice pieces of clothing, which are all also seem to be pretty important, you could at least get nice shoes?
Well, it's all about.
Seems like that's the baseline.
Yeah, maybe it evolved to where shoes were that thing, but like when you're in Blackistan, like it's kind of like a dress code, right? Like you could be standing at a shelter, right? You could be literally in a shelter. I noticed, I've seen it so many times. Dudes are in a shelter, but they come around the hood, right? But they stand in the shelter. Kids could be in the shelter with them. You know what I mean? Like no house, no nothing, and this nigga get fresh in the hood. You know what I'm saying? He fresh in the hood, and his kids is sleeping on cots and eating fucking, you know what I'm saying? In a big ass room with a bunch of other people and their kids and shit. But he'll come hit the block and be looking good.
See, a glider would call that issues with priority management, but the thing is that a lot of gliders don't really understand, I think, is that that's not priority mismanagement. That is the priority.
Exactly. Look, the kids got somewhere to stay. Like, it's not dire. They're at the shelter. So like, yeah. So if I get a couple bucks, I'm getting me some J's, and I'm getting me if it's the wintertime, I'll get me a jacket. And I'll probably skimp on the jeans because the jeans ain't really that much. You don't really need no fresh to death jeans. You can get some, you can skimp on the jeans, but my jacket gonna be fresh and my shoes gonna be fresh, and I probably gonna have a ball cap, nice ball cap, and I might, switch it up every day. But we in the shelter, and that's where we live at. But if you see me in the street, like if you're a girl, I'm going to holler at you and shit. I'm hollering at bitches and shit. I stand, my family is in the shelter right now. I'm on the block and I'm hollering at bitches.
You remember that story a little while back about the Sun Man in like Atlanta who had like 100 kids or something?
Yeah.
He was pretty much the embodiment of that.
Yeah. Old dude. I remember that guy. He got killed or some shit.
Yeah, he got killed over his bike.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's I'm hollering at bitches on my family in the shelter.
And fresh to death.
And I'm fresh. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is.
It's not mismanagement, it's just different priorities.
It's just different. It's just how niggas are different. You know what I'm saying? They different. And nobody in my crew gonna say, man, are you buying? Like nobody gonna say nothing to me about it. Cause that's not even how we talk.
Well, aren't your kids in the shelter? Like,
yeah, nah, ain't nobody gonna say
you
nothing
spend
to
that
me
money
about
on
that shit.
groceries?
The only time somebody gonna say something to me about that is if we are arguing. As like a bar, but
Use it
nobody
as a
will ever
weapon.
say that to me to like help me or nothing like that, because they know I'm gonna get upset. I'm gonna catch attitude.
Yeah, it could be self-preservation there.
Yeah, so that's like it's
Fucking, I don't feed my kids.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Black community is wild, yo.
Bitch, baby
Your
daddy, I
cereal
don't got
bunch.
no motherfucking kids, bitch. I'll beat the fuck out of you. I sure the fuck did. Now what you gonna do about it? And I'm recording. Get the fuck out. Get out. Call them. Call them. Call the police. That's all y'all good for. Y'all want when you talking to that man like
Literally nobody on planet Earth calls the police more than a black woman.
Yeah.
It's not even close. It's like there's nobody in her. Like
nobody has more cause to.
Right, but at the same time, it's still the fact. Like whatever the reason is, she's in like rarefied. Like she's like LeBron. Like you never gonna score as many points as he got. He done scored so many points that it's like.
If calling the police were an Olympic sport, black women would be the gold medalist.
Yes. I mean, it would be fucking Bruce Jenner and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Phelps of calling the police.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah, they take the cake when it comes to calling the police. Nobody's even close.
so you want to turn around and play victim because somebody putting you in your mouth? Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out. Do his job and leave him the fuck alone. And that's why you talking about you supposed to be trafficked. You sure the fuck are. Yeah, call me black. You want to call me a nigga. That's what you want to do. You want to call.
Damn. Low self-esteem.
You want to call me a nigga.
It must be crushing to go through life like that.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's got to be, man. But just being around black people all the time, it's really like they're not living like that all the time. They're like
true.
Living like that when white people
right. They're not. Yeah, that's a really good point.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like 24/7. It's only when a white person.
That's what they'd have us believe, though, and almost got me. And I'm experienced with this.
You know what I'm saying? Or a cop, or you know what I'm saying, or authority figure. But like the rest of the time, man, it's just fucking a gorilla or a monk, living like a motherfucking tamed monkey or something. Somebody told him
pulling a china shop.
Yeah.
Sure the fuck are. Yeah, call me black. You want to call me a nigga. That's what you want to do. You want to call me a nigga.
I never said that to you.
I said you want to.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
That's a lie.
Yes, you do.
You're such a liar.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm a liar. I'm recording, but I'm a liar. Okay.
I never
Yeah,
said that to you.
I've been recording you. So stop bothering this man at his fucking job.
80 Fort Meade Road. I just had an officer out here because this man working at the post office.
The hell? I'm sorry you gotta go through that.
Well, that cleared everything up. I'm glad we had that, fearless
She
journalist there.
She made the situation a lot better. So this is what is this? It says black women are using declined credit cards to stall cashiers.
Oh no!
Eat as much food as possible. Oh, shit. I didn't know about this one. This is some
I hadn't heard about this either.
Thank you, ma'am. You got my card, right?
Yes, ma'am. The total is $15.55.
Okay, you can run that card, ma'am.
That's why you stood it on your toes, bitch.
Okay, ma'am, your card declined.
It's declined.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, give me that card, ma'am. Tip, give me that money you got.
Mom, we don't have no money.
Yes, the money I told you to get off the dresser, Tiffany.
You said we ain't got no money. We're supposed to get it for free.
We can't get this for free, Till.
No, ma'am, you sure can't. You're going to have to give me the food back.
I'm going to have to turn it back in. We just start eating it.
That's okay, but you can, without the money, I can't let you have the food.
Ma'am, let me get one more bite.
This seems kind of bad.
Thank you, ma'am.
Lord have mercy.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, this dude went after me on online over Caitlin Clark.
Oh, really?
Asia Wilson got Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. And in the magazine, the writer referenced, I'm convinced that these Caitlin Clark creators and stans can't read or they gotta be grifting. Asia Wilson got Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. And in the magazine, the writer referenced Caitlin Clark in a negative way. I'm not gonna lie. But guess who didn't say anything about her? Asia Wilson. But now you got these people who didn't even watch the Fever playoff run and can't read talking about, yeah, Asia Wilson need to stop talking about CC, you black piece of shit. And this be my problem with CC and her stance, bruh. She brought a lot of eyes to the W, 100%. And with that, she brought a lot of dumbasses and a bunch of...
Uh-oh.
I'm convinced that these...
Hold up.
Yo,
that is such a great thumbnail, though. That shit is hilarious.
You know why I did that, right?
Yeah. Well, you used to do the driving Miss Caitlin or whatever, right?
Yeah, because they was calling me like a coon so I just leaned into it.
Yeah.
And when you lean into it, like black people, they can't. We brutish, right? So when you lean it, they don't have a defense for that. When you lean into it, that's why white people, by like how y'all respond to us, doesn't work. Y'all really need to lean into it.
Yeah, that would be
when you lean into it, they can't. Their way of being don't have an antidote for that.
Don't lead too far into it, gliders. Though they got you on camera, so I know you want to say that word,
but what I'm saying is like, as far as like, it's too late now, right? Because they've codified your behavior. You know what I mean? Like you would have had to have done it before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they messed it up for your generation. Your generation can't lean into it. But what I was just saying is like you would have been better if you had just leaned
from the get-go. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And probably they did more.
They did. They were, but then they stopped.
Right.
Yeah. Because it's like
perhaps we will again.
Yeah, when you lean into it, like that's how the thugs, the thugs do in the black community. They just lean into that shit. They don't apologize for nothing. Like they'll literally hang out in front of you, look what the things they do. And they don't, you know what I mean? They just lean all the way into it. Black people aren't able to.
Right. When you get upset with them for doing some egregious shit, the response is just to do even more egregious shit.
Yeah. Exactly. They can't, the community can't respond to them. They can't, it's the way we are, where that is like our kryptonite. It's like the Arabs. Look at the Arabs. No one ever complains. No black person has ever approached a single solitary Arab about the slave trade.
Pretty true, yeah.
Ever. Never ever has a black person yelled at a Arab person or questioned them, and their shit is still going on today. And their shit, they
There's
kept
like
it
an
going.
ancestral understanding there.
Yeah, because they lean into it. You know what I mean? They don't. They all. When
They know when the Arabs lean into it, it gets pretty bad.
Yeah, that's how you got to do with the Sun Man. But with white folk, like you said, man, they've already made laws and shit. So future white people can't lean into it because they'll get there's laws against them leaning into it.
Lean in laws.
Yeah, exactly, man. But man, sons, just do that shit. They ain't gonna be able to stop you. This shit is hilarious right here.
Oh God. Whoa. Actually makes it seem kind of beautiful in a way. It's artistic in its own right. Damn. That should hurt.
Yeah, man. Okay. Update. Dog kicking suspect Garciela Amar, 18, in Lagacia. I swear to you. Garciela in Lagacia.
Graciela
in Lagacia.
God damn.
You yelling at my mama over there? I didn't yell at her.
Hit the X top left.
You backed up, not only backed up.
Never mind.
You yelling at my mama over there? I didn't yell at her. I was saying you backed up, not only backed up, if you continue that. You know how old my mama is? Let's go here, okay? No, because the next time, I'm not gonna be get off my property. Get off my property. Get off my property. Get off my property. All right, you want to talk to me? Stand out there. Now let me tell you something. My mother is an old lady. 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 Check this out. No, check it. Check it. Don't point at me. Check it. Guess what? Earl Sweater. Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face. Earl Sweater, nigga. Earl Sweater. Earl Sweater. Earl Sweater. What you gonna do? Earl, what you gonna do? Earl, what you gonna do? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to jail for her. Hold on, I'm going to jail for now. I'm gonna call the police.
And she mean that too. She'll go to jail for the rest of her life over whatever.
Mm-hmm. You just made an enemy for life too.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta watch.
You ain't never gonna have peace in that neighborhood again.
Yeah, you can't just be like, oh, this is, that was like somebody asked you.
I'm sorry, we had a misunderstanding the other day.
Yeah, no, this shit is on, and they'll like plot to kill you and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They'll pull some niggas, they'll pull some Negroes they know, and be like, and them niggas will come help
do a whole bid for that.
Yeah, they're trying to kill you on this camera and shit and get caught and do 58 years in prison. Over this situation that they weren't even involved in. She'll go tell some nigga somewhere what happened, and some nigga come over here and get a 59-year sentence. You know what I'm saying? Quick. She could call somebody and in 30 minutes, some nigga or some niggas will come and get life plus 35 fucking with this situation.
It's honestly terrifying. I mean, you made a mortal enemy within 10 seconds.
Yeah.
One who will hunt you to the end of the earth, basically.
Yeah.
Maybe not that far, but
they can get somebody to come. They can get somebody to show up and shoot you on your Ring camera. Some nigga get out the car, argue with you, and then shoot you dead. And they get caught and they get 175 years and just be in that motherfucker. What you in for, cuz? Man, bitch ass niggas.
I ain't even do none.
Yeah. These bitches are dangerous. Okay, I'm glad he's standing up for himself though too, because it wouldn't have made any. Had he punked out, it wouldn't have made it any better. So it's like,
well, it would have been interpreted as weakness, and we know how that goes.
Yeah.
What you gonna hit? What you gonna do? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to jail for bro. Hold on, let me call. I'm going to jail for now. I'm gonna call the police. You got a fucking gun. Get your dog. If I sure need it.
Yo, she got some good lift on that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker.
Hold on, let me call. I'm going to jail for now. I'm gonna call the police. You got a fucking gun.
That's petty, man.
She kicked him a good 8 feet.
Yeah, the dog probably weighs like 1.5 pounds or something.
Jesus Christ.
That woman's foot probably weighs about as much as the dog does. Soon to be diabetes-ridden gout foot.
Yeah.
White standards. Always causing issues.
I'm telling you, man. That's the problem with the world. Take the $5 challenge. Support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. Sponsor tonight's programming. Salute to everybody that's watching on X, man.
You only need to put a 5 on it.
Yeah, put 5 on it, man.
$5 challenge.
Yeah, man. Support the channel. Let's see.
Y'all want to know something that really amazes me but pisses me off at the same time? You be having a conversation with black people, about black people, for black people, and a black person in that conversation will say, they don't have those conversations in the white community. White people don't talk about stuff like that. I never saw a white podcast about this. Like, when the fuck did white people become the standard for behavior? Like, why is it in our minds? Like, how is it so deep rooted in our minds in 2025 that when we don't like a conversation in the black community, or we feel like a conversation is negative, we could make the same point about us not liking the conversation or the conversation being negative without involving white people. But people would jump straight to, I don't hear white people talking about that. And my thing is, when we talk about the standard of behavior, white people lead the country, pedos lead the country, trying to make this TikTok safe, grapists lead the country in child porn, lead the country in incest, lead the country in all this shit, bro. Like, committed 3,000 more murders than black people last, like all this shit. But yet we still saying white people don't do this, white people don't do that, like whatever.
3,000 though, god damn, not like 3 or 30, but 3,000. Damn.
I mean, considering how many more white people there are, it's not that big a deal, is it? Shouldn't it be like 30,000 more? I don't know.
Oh shit.
What the fuck white people talking about? I don't want to talk about it. I don't know what the fuck they do be talking about. They can committed the most genocide on this planet. I don't know what they be talking about. I don't want to talk about what they be talking about.
Yeah,
but I know damn well we shouldn't be comparing what we do to what they do, because they are not the standard of behavior for black people. Stop doing that shit, gang.
Oh man, who is then? Because I'd love to have a word with them.
Man. You heard about this?
Yeah, the other person who got stabbed on the Charlotte light rail.
Yeah, he was arrested after he went to the hospital.
Oh, he's the one who got stabbed, and then oh wow,
he was arrested for punching a pregnant woman in the face so hard that it fractured her jaw, and then threatened to murder all of her children in October.
Not this guy.
Yeah, this is the hero. He was supposed to be the Black Daniel Penny.
Yeah.
The mainstream media was gearing up. You know what I mean? And
Hold up.
Then
Well, it didn't really stop George Floyd, did it? He had a little bit more swirling going on with him.
Yeah, it's a different timeline with Floyd, though. This is,
and he didn't actually punch the pregnant woman's jaw until it broke, and he just kind of like pointed a gun at her.
We found out all that stuff, though. This guy's still alive.
Unfortunately.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's see this shit. Uh-oh. Let's end it with this. Let's end it with this system, man. Holy moly. Salute to everybody watching on X, man. We've been having a good crowd on X, man. We got 250 in the building on X, man. We had 790 the other night.
250, goddamn, really?
Yeah. X right now.
See, I want everybody in my generation and surrounding ones to stop saying that we not our ancestors, because our ancestors would have whooped their ass. Our ancestors would have mobilized.
That's what we be saying about Hezekiah News, man. We be saying that. Yeah, your ancestors weren't no victims, man. They were not no motherfucking victims.
Y'all pulling out y'all phones and making these people rich. They don't care about getting fired anymore. They're not scared of being called a Karen.
We're evolving.
Bro. You see that gap?
I do now.
For some reason, that shit is just like it's very, very, very intriguing to me. That gap, man.
It looks nice. But she's definitely attractive.
Jeez, that thing is good.
Disrespecting y'all to y'all face and y'all pulling out y'all phones, only for them to get subsequently fired from their job to go to GoFundMe and get $100,000 for being racist to your ass. Only for them to go to these other sites and get $1 million for being racist to a black baby. I promise if y'all put them
Somalian baby.
Shiloh incident.
Yeah, Somalian baby. Like Somalians are not black in the sense of,
also it was 8-year-old, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it wasn't a 5-year, but in the sense of being black, Somalians are not black. Now, Somalians are Africans. Well, I'll give you that. They're Africans, but they're not black in the sense of American black. There's something different.
Proto something, yeah.
Yeah.
phones down and start putting hands, feet, and elbows on folks, a lot of this will stop. I promise if we come together as a community to crowdfund bail money and attorney's fees, a lot of this would stop. But I'm just a little black girl from Mississippi. Don't ask me what I know and how we get down, because y'all don't ever see them videos.
If you close your eyes, it kind of sounds like brown sugar.
And it's a reason for that. We know where we
She must be from Southern Tennessee or something.
Back.
Yeah, man. Mississippi close to
Mississippi, Tennessee line, yeah.
Salute, man. Salute,
I want everybody in my generation and surrounding us to stop saying
show,
that we not
man. Hot Black Man. Salute the Hot Black Man in the building, man. Who's this?
Salute to you.
Just dropped that. Jimmy Fields Productions, man. He says their ancestors that got hauled away in chains. Who's ass?
Well, Jimmy, I mean, we have gone back and done those old newspapers, and it seems like those some people did not play around. They got their Winchesters and rode into town, and they made hell for some white people back then. You know, in the post-bellum era, anyway.
Them sons were not messing around. Them sons were almost worse, man. It's like the story. Did you see the last episode? Like it was like 2 or 3 days ago when I was did the articles.
I might have missed that one. What
I'm
happened?
gonna drop. I'll cut it up and I'll drop it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those stories were just fucking like insane. But yeah, I'll cut that up, man. Great show. Salute to everybody watching on Twitter, everybody watching on Rumble, everybody watching on X. On YouTube. I may do a show very soon. We did one show last week on the website.
You fix that issue with the names?
Yeah, I fixed that.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
We did a show last week on the website, so I got to do one this week too. So look out for that too. When I drop the notifications, it's going to just say come to ocnationnews.com because I got to be careful how I put it on.
Yeah. I remember the other one though.
Yeah. It's going to that show is going to be only on the website. Get in the comment section, hit the like button, subscribe. Black Columbo out.
Peace.
Same black time, same black channel. I'm out of here.